traditional wedding. Let's talk traditional wedding. Let's talk traditional wedding. Let's talk traditional wedding. ETO IGBEYAWO tó bọ̀ ní lọ́gbọ̀n. Let's talk traditional wedding. Let's talk traditional wedding. Ó là lọ́wọ́. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Let's talk traditional wedding. ETO IGBEYAWO tó bọ̀ ní lọ́gbọ̀n. Let's talk traditional wedding. Every Tuesday on Instagram, every Tuesday on Facebook, 6 p.m. UK time, every Tuesday on Facebook. ETO IGBEYAWO, don't fún mi lóye, let's talk traditional wedding. ETO IGBEYAWO, don't fún mi lóye, let's talk traditional wedding. Thank you so much, everybody. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí, orí ètò làwa, ètò wa, ètò yìí, ètò kan náà. Tí gbogbo àmọ̀ sí ètò ìgbéyàwó, let's talk traditional weddings and more with Bùnmi Victorious. Ẹ má bínú púpọ̀ wá lénìí. Iṣẹ́ mọ̀nàmọ́ná ló ṣe mọ̀nàmọ́ná. I've been trying to log in for some time on TikTok especially, but I don't know what went wrong. But we thank God we are here now. Good evening, everybody. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí, ètò wa, ètò yín, ètò kan náà. Tí gbogbo àmọ̀ sí ètò ìgbéyàwó, let's talk traditional weddings and more with Bùnmi Victorious. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa lórí ètò yìí, kó tó di pé aṣọ nǹkan òun ṣe ìpẹ́ kájúbà ọba kọ́dá ayé, ọba ṣẹ̀dá àmọ́, ọba àná, ọba ìní, ọba títí ayérayé kọrin kẹsẹ̀, ẹlẹ́bùrú ìkẹ́, ọba tó ń jẹ́ mi ni èmi ni, Ọlọ́run tó ń jẹ́ mi ni má ṣe bẹ̀rù. Ọba tá a dágbére fún lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá pé à ń lọ kábọ̀, tó jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe fèmí àti láti tún délé ní láyé àtàláfíà. Ọba tó ṣe wípé ó tó ní pa ṣùgbọ́n kò pa níṣe ló ń pa ni mọ́. A dúpẹ́ fún oore ọ̀fẹ́ àti àǹfààní tó fún wa láti tún wà níbí lẹ́ni láyé láyé àti láyé rere. Èmi Olúwàbímẹ́yà Òṣìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tó gbayé mọ̀ sí Bùnmi Victorious alága ìtúrú alága ìjókòó MC olótùtù gbà with Glory Slaga. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn bí èèyàn ẹni bí ẹni tí wọ́n ti ń darapọ̀ mọ́ mi lórí ètò yìí. Bí orí TikTok lẹ́wà ní o, bí orí Instagram ní o, bí orí YouTube ní o, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí atọrọ gáfárà pé ó pẹ́ wá lénìí. So sorry. I can see people's messaging me already. Where are you? Oh, we are waiting. Oh, don't mind this. YouTube, TikTok has a mind of its own. So today, I'm so sorry that we came a bit late. Okay, we are back now. We are here. Before we proceed, hey, thank you everybody. I want to say a big thank you to all of us for celebrating my beautiful daughter. Oh God, have you been celebrity? The celebration was so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for celebrating my daughter on her graduation. I really, really appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you for always being there for us. Thank you for all your prayers. Thank you to those that send messages, that send gifts, that send their prayers. Oh God. Oh God, you. Thank you, everybody. I am so grateful. God bless you. On behalf of myself and my family and my gorgeous daughter, we want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much. And also, I want to appreciate everybody as well for waiting for us. Àwọn kan tó pé àárín yín lórí ètò ìgbéyàwó ní last week. Wọ́n dúró dè wá. A ti padà dé báyìí. Last week, we were doing fàájì. You know what I mean? Fàájì. We were doing graduation fàájì. I actually told people that I won't be around. So please, if you didn't see us last week, ẹ má bínú. We are so sorry. Okay, anyway, a lot has been going on, honestly. First of all, we couldn't log in for like 10 minutes. Imagine bí mo ṣe rí kí TikTok máa sọ fún mi pé kí n confirm age mi. Wọ́n believe pé mo maybe I look younger than my age. I don't understand. They said I should confirm my age. And while I was confirmed, they said, you look younger than the age you claim. Money, hey? That one now, wow, that's a good one. So TikTok locked me out because they think I am younger than my age, than the age I claim. Well, under 16 or allowed already TikTok, but that pushing mojo under 16. Sorry, everybody. That's why we couldn't come in. I'm so sorry. And finally, I was able to resolve that. And here I am, guys. Thank you so much. I really want to appreciate you so much, everybody, for celebrating us last week. Gbogbo àdúrà yín pátápátá lódọ́dọ̀ wa.
all your best wishes, all your well wishes. You know, we went for grand way. Amito Katka, long grand way. That's why we're not here last week Tuesday. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for returning today as well. I'm really grateful. I want to walk you out. I want to bring you for. Tí wọ́n congratulate gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti ṣeré ilé fọmọ kò ní bàjẹ́ tó ń wojú Ọlọ́run fún ọjọ́ ayọ̀ báyìí lórúkọ Jésù gbogbo pátápátá lọ́jọ́ ayọ̀ wa ló máa dé lágbára Ọlọ́run. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so grateful. And today again, hey, there's another celebration in the house. Hey, thank you. Aria is here. Estelle Cakes. Thank you for our beautiful cake. Yeah, that's the woman behind one of our beautiful cakes. Thank you so much. Yes, and yeah. And we want to really please crave the indulgence of every one of us to please bear with us. I want to quickly celebrate one of my very own, my personal person, my one and only ride and live, joyful noise, Kemi joyful noise. Today is our golden jubilee. Ọmọ yẹn ti blow gbogbo internet ti blow down. Then please let me wish her a happy birthday. Just say happy birthday, Kemi, Fadi Kemi. Every one of us on ETO IGBEYAWO will celebrate you. She's one of us on this show. She's always here. She's always supporting. She's always there for us. We really celebrate you, Fadi Kemi. Ayade yeye. Ayade yinka de yeye. You look fabulous. All of us on ETO IGBEYAWO, we're wishing you the very best. We say many happy returns of today. You will live long in the land of the living. We really celebrate you. God bless you. And before I go to today's topic, somebody's already letting the cat out of the bag. Somebody's saying, I actually just finished watching the year 1 and 2. Yay! Okay, before we go to today's topic, everybody, also, I want to say, if you're on this show, you have not bought your ticket to attend Kent Fashion Week. You're on a snooze, you. I don't understand what you're doing, though. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Aria says, thank you so much, ma. We thank God for all our children. If you're yet to buy your ticket for Kent Fashion Week, Kent Fashion Week is an event. It's a yearly event. It's the largest outdoor fashion event that takes place in Kent, Gravesend to be precise. Please follow Kent Fashion Week on TikTok, Kent Fashion Week on Instagram, Kent Fashion Week on YouTube. Kent Fashion Week is holding this Sunday you got the 26th. If you have not bought a ticket for Kent Fashion Week and you're living around here, you're missing out. So if you know anybody that is yet to know about Kent Fashion Week, inform them that Kent Fashion Week is next Sunday. This Sunday, go Sunday Tamamui, and it's selling on www.kentfashionweek.com. So please do buy your ticket. Okay, now back to the business. Everybody. We are here today to discuss something very, very important and also very, very sensitive, and it's something that is so common nowadays. We have it happening everywhere. It's happening all over the world. So if you're new here today, if you're coming for the first time, thank you, pretty me baby. Thank you so much, Mama Queen. Thank you for joining us. Muidin Adeleke, Fumilayo Grace, thank you for joining us. Please share this show. It's gone very quiet now. And why I'm always taking my time before I start the topic is about what sheton. And when I'm meet the lawyers, take us back. We will not start going back. I'm trying to avoid doing that. Because why I can't in 2 hours, I'm gonna end up lasting 3 hours. So please share the show. Tell people that the show has started. I'm taking my time because people are not here yet. They are still coming. Watching Bo. One day, somebody today by Madam Pada saying, in order that they will not send us back, please let us please share the show. God bless you. Okay. Today we are talking about absentee parents. We've talked about this show before, this topic before on this show long time ago. We've spoken about it, but something again happened recently that triggered my memory to go back to talk about this topic. So we will all be talking about it together today. Absentee parents. Àwọn òbí tí wọ́n máa ń fi ọmọ lẹ̀, tó máa ń lọ bí ẹ̀mí ìyá aláró, tó máa wá padà wá later. Àwọn la fẹ́ sọ ń palẹ̀ ni. A ti sọ́rí lórí ètò yìí o. Ti pẹ́, ó ti péjọ mẹ́ta. So, like somebody rightly said, he said, I've just finished watching this movie, yeah, and it just resonates with this topic. Something triggered the topic again. When we're talking about absentee parents, what are we talking about? Who are we referring to? Kí ni nǹkan tí èèyàn lè ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí tó fi lè jẹ́ kí ó come and refer sẹ́ni as absentee parents? I remember the last time we spoke about this show, most people kept talking about àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn wọ́n máa lọ bí ẹ̀mí ìyá aláró àwọn kìnnì kan mo ti máa sọ fún wa lórí ètò yẹn má jẹ́ ká máa wà gender bias. Ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́kùnrin òun ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lóbìnrin, and that is why they wípé mi ò sọ wípé absentee father. I said absentee parent, one of the parents that is not there for the children. That's what we're talking about today. It could be the father, it could also be the mother, it could be any one of them. So we are not gender discriminating. Ẹ pa àwọn èèyàn o, hey Jesus, ètò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, where is everybody? Ẹ Bobby, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀. I will just be hanging around for us to join. When people join, then we'll continue because it's quiet. So, who is an absentee parent? What can somebody do to make them to qualify to be an absentee parent? You know, kí ni nǹkan téèyàn lè ṣe tá a fi lè pè ẹni yẹn ní absentee parents? Please hold on TikTok 1 second, please. Hold on TikTok, give me a second. Ẹ má bínú ẹ ará TikTok, ẹ fún mi ní ìṣẹ́jú kan. I just want to quickly do something. When you are the head of every department, when you are the head of every department, it is not easy. Ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe. Kọ́lọ́run fún wa ṣe. Kọ́lọ́run fún wa ṣe ni. Okay, we are back. Thank you everybody. Okay, gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí mò ń sọ lọ, kí ni nǹkan téèyàn lè ṣe tí a fi lè pe ẹni yẹn ní absentee parent? You know, what can qualify somebody to be referred to as absentee parents? People that have experienced it before. Have you ever experienced it? Are you the parent? Are you the child? How do you feel when one of your parents is not there for you? Is it only people that leave? Maybe they left. Ola, thank you for joining us. Maybe they left. They never turned back. Or some people are actually in the family, but they are more or less absent. They're not there. They are there like they are not there. So those are the kind of things we're going to be talking about today. Kí ni èèyàn máa rí tó máa fi pè ẹnìkan ní absentee parent? You know, what makes someone qualify to be an absentee parent? People always make a mistake of always thinking that, oh, it's always the men. And àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn wọ́n kàn máa bímọ lẹ̀, wọ́n kàn máa lọ ni, àwọn abímọ máa tọ́, àwọn abímọ máa wò, bla 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 bla. But a rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ obìnrin tó jẹ́ wípé àwọn gan ṣe worse. Arobìnrin tó ń da mọ́lẹ̀ tó ń bojú ẹ̀yìn. Yes, ṣé kò ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni? If you believe that it happens, you know, let me know. We have some women that are actually like that. Wọ́n máa fọ mọ́lẹ̀. But they can say, can you understand? I think a lot of people are still thinking that people have come to check me and I'm not here. So they think I'm not online. But we are here, we are back. It's just because of delay tí TikTok. If my TikTok sọ pé I need to confirm my age. Dewey's Creation, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, Dewey's Creation. So, for those that are just joining, we are talking about absentee parents. What qualifies someone to be referred to as an absentee parent? Kí ni nǹkan tí èèyàn lè ṣe, tí òbí kan lè ṣe tó fi di pé a máa pẹ̀lú òbí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni absentee parent? Please, what I don't like is when people are online and they are not talking. Hey Joe, this show is an interactive show. I can't do it alone. Na beg I dey beg. So if you're online, say something. People always call me. They will say, sister, we always watch your show, but me need to because of bye. Lori ètò yẹn rí. So if you're online, say something. Let me know that you are there. Tell us your experience, make a contribution, type something, say something, and let us know that you are there. Anyways, while I will be waiting for other people to join, for those of us that are online, we're talking about absentee parent. Who is an absentee parent? You know, the parents that are not there for their children. People say the one that left, the one that disappeared when they're supposed to be there for their children, the one that did not even care, even though they are home, they are always at home, but they are never present in the life of their children. Some parents did not disappear. I think I'm going to do it as a lecture form today, since we don't have a lot of people joining us tonight. I'm sure people will still going to come. As usual, I'm towards the end. Minister Bumikile, so please take us back mid-years. Please, we are just coming. Oh, take us back to where you are coming from. We are not going to take anybody back tonight. So I want to back per day. Thank you, Pure Heart, for liking the show. Thank you, Bukilicious. I see Bukilicious popping in and out, popping in and out. So I think she's busy somehow. So, absentee parents. Who is an absentee parent? What is your definition of an absentee parent? Obi, tí yàn ń pè ní absentee, irú òbí wo ni? That's what we're talking about tonight. So if you're online, please talk. Let me know that you're there. I've not heard one person except for Excel Cake. That's the only person I've heard tonight. If you're here, you can hear me. Let me hear your voice. Yes, let me hear your voice. Because thank you for joining us. Pure Heart, thank you for joining us. So let's talk about it. Who is an absentee parent? Who can we refer to as an absentee parent? Why would anybody be qualified as an absentee parent? Why would I call somebody an absentee parent? Ṣé torí pé ẹnìyẹn ò sí ńbẹ̀ ni, ẹnìyẹn ò sí nílé ní gbogbo ìgbà, ẹnìyẹn ti lọ ni, àbí ẹni tó wà ńbẹ̀ tí kò ṣe bó ṣe yẹ kó ṣe? Ó yá, ó dọwọ́ wa, ó yá jẹ́ ká, you know, let's talk about it. The definition of an absentee parent. Thank you, Bukilicious. Because I started about 10 minutes late, so people came, they didn't find me, and they disappeared. Oh, tell you, didn't me? Wow. Oh, tell you, everybody had disappeared. You know, they said we've been here. Oh, you can't hear me, Ke. Maybe that's why people are leaving. I'm not sure. See, if you want this, so we can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Bukilicious, can you hear me now? Àwọn èèyàn ṣáà wá wọn ń lọ, mo wọ́n dà pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọn ò bá dẹ̀ ti sọ pé àwọn ò gbọ́. Ó mà ṣe o. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ báyìí? Pure Heart, so ẹ̀yin náà gbọ́ látẹ̀kan. Dewey's Creation, can you hear me? Láyé mi. Mo ṣe àwọn òkè mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní kankan response sí nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Ṣé báwọn èèyàn á dẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn ò gbọ́? Má ṣe o. So gbẹ́jọ́ tí mo lò látẹ̀kọ̀ mo kàn ń rò síra mi ni. It's my gele today now. Wow. You get that, CB. Anyways, that means I have to go back to what I was saying before people came in. Thank you, Bukicho, for letting me know that the audio is not on. A lot of people have been in, they just came and they disappeared. They came and they disappeared. Instead of everybody can't disappear. Oh my show. Okay, I'm going to recap. Yeah, but I can't read message once I'm live. I saw your message. I saw you. That's what I've been saying. Continue to take on the torí pé ẹ gbọ́ mi. Ẹ bá sọ pé ẹ gbọ́. Ẹ bá sọ pé ẹ gbọ́. Àwọn TikTok ò gbọ́. Wọ́n ṣe ń gbọ́ mi ni. Àtẹ̀kọ́ tí mo ti rojọ́ mo kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ dálẹ̀ lẹ́ ni wọ́n ò gbọ́. Wọ́n ṣe ń gbọ́ mi ni. Mo ṣe àwọn wonder kékeré táwọn èèyàn respond. Anyway, jẹ́ ká tún mú láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ńgbà náà. Ó bá ní kò tí ì bàjẹ́. Àwọn ará Instagram láwọn ń gbọ́ tiwọn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa fètò ránṣẹ́ sọ fún àwọn pé tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Anyway, thank you everybody for letting me know that you couldn't hear me. I'm glad that you can hear me now. Yes, I got your message, Pure Hearts. I got your message saying, where are you? I've been looking for you. Yes, that was when TikTok said I cannot go live. I have to verify my age. And when I verified my age, they said I should take picture. I took picture. They said, TikTok said, no, we cannot verify you. Do I look so young? Hey, TikTok in Jackie. One day I feel cool. Anyway, eventually I managed to do that. For 10 minutes, I couldn't log on to TikTok because they said I needed to verify my age. So that was why you didn't hear from me. Okay. nítorí pé àwọn èèyàn sọ pé àwọn ò gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ láti ẹ̀kan máa tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ káàbọ̀ yín tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ń wọlé, ẹ ṣeun. Eniola Alaga, ẹ ṣé gan ni mà. Actually, I started by appreciating everybody who celebrated my daughter last Tuesday, and also to let you know that the reason that I was not here last week was because it was my daughter's graduation, and I did took permission before to say that I won't be online last week Tuesday, and it was my daughter's graduation. I got a lot of congratulatory messages, a lot of prayers, a lot of presents, a lot of presents. Thank you so much, everybody. That's where I started from this evening. I want to really appreciate everybody for celebrating us, for rejoicing with us as a family. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. God bless you. And also, I want to say, I did say that I was celebrating my beautiful, my gorgeous, amazing friend, sister, from another mother. Joyful Noise, Kemi, Fade Kemi Adeyeye. It's a golden jubilee today, and we are celebrating her. We welcome her to the club. We say the Lord will bless you, the Lord will lift you up, the Lord will honor you, and may your days belong in the land of the living. Thank you so much. Auntie Eniola Alaga ní pé reason táwọn TikTok kò ṣe tán ṣe verify mi ni pé mo ti find you. Ó ti find you. Ó ti find you. Ó ṣé. Thank you so much, Mary. I really appreciate that compliment. Then also, I want to please say to you, if you're online and you live around Kent, London, you live in Maidstone, around that place, anywhere within, and you have not heard about Kent Fashion Week, you are listening on a thing. Kent Fashion Week is a fashion event, is the largest outdoor fashion event in Kent. And we welcome, people from all walks of life. People are even coming from abroad to come and, attend this show and to come and partake in this show. It's this Sunday, the 26th of July 2026. It starts from 11 a.m. with the pop-up market. Pop-up market, short till you drop. Hi, Shasha. Beautiful luxury brands are coming to sell at discounted prices. And I will be there. Please, if you know anybody that live around here, buy tickets for people, encourage people to come, help us to announce it. We've been announcing since. So that's another thing I said. And I said, back to the topic. Now, we are back. We're here today to talk about absentee parents. Absentee parent. Who is an absentee parent? What qualifies someone to be an absentee parent? What, can somebody do that will make you look at them and say, àwọn ìyá àwọn bàbá tí wọ́n sì ń bẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ wọn lélẹ̀. Please let us make this conversation meaningful. Now, let me tell us that we're not here to attack any gender. We're not talking about one particular gender. And I remember we've done this topic before, a long time ago, on this topic, and people kept on saying, bàbá yẹn, wọ́n máa bímọ, wọ́n ní dúró, wọ́n ní wò, wọ́n ní ṣe, kò ṣe bàbá nìkan o. Let me burst your bubble. Kò kí ṣe bàbá nìkan. It happens also. There are women that abandon their children. But I'm not going to be the only one talking here tonight. We want to talk about what qualifies someone to be referred to as an absentee parent. Kí lèèyàn lè ṣe tó fi máa wò pé àwọn bí màmá wò làwọn eléyìí o, absentee parent làwọn eléyìí o. What can somebody do? It's abukilicious. Welcome on board, sis. God bless you for always being here and supporting. God bless you. Thank you.
First and foremost, I want to congratulate your daughter again.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much.
She shall do great exploits.
Amen.
And she will continually to make you happy in Jesus' name.
Àmín Jésù. Àmín Jésù. Àmín Jésù. Àmín Jésù. Àmín.
Tí a lè ṣe nǹkan fún ara wa mọ́, àtẹ̀yìn àtẹ̀mí àti gbogbo àwọn olólùfẹ́ ètò ìgbéyàwó.
Àmín Jésù.
Èṣù ọ̀tá ọ̀rẹ́ wọn ò ní kó ẹ̀yìn àwọn ọmọ wa sí wa.
Àmín Jésù. Àmín. Àmín.
Torí ẹni tó bá wo sítórì ìyá Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí irú ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹnì kankan nínú wa àti ẹni tó struggle yálà lọ́kùnrin àbí lóbìnrin tó ń da ọmọ tọ́. Irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you, ma.
And congratulations to our darling sister one of Olótù Ètò Ìgbéyàwó's
favorite people. Yes, sir.
Kemi Joyful Noise, happy golden jubilee.
Thank you.
Many more years to, many more calendars to destroy.
Amen. Jesus. Amen.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, ma.
Yes, I would be speaking more of Yoruba because of that we are on TikTok and we want to infra. Most of our programs tí mo wò wọ́n kàn ṣá restrict àwọn èèyàn ṣeré.
Ànílé ní nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n tètè wọlé nìyẹn wọ́n ní kí n confirm age mi.
Mo ti wọlé mo tẹ̀ tún wá fẹ́ pè yín pé mo tún lọ wo Instagram.
Wọ́n jẹ́ ń wọlé.
I checked on TikTok pé bóyá ẹ ti fi notification lẹ̀ pé anything ṣẹlẹ̀ nǹkan ayọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ pé tún ní wálé ni.
Wọ́n jẹ́ ń wọlé ni.
So mo keep going and back. So
wọ́n jẹ́ ń wọlé ni.
Ètò ìgbéyàwó la pé ẹjọ́ lóòótọ́ we know we have some other nationality that wish to join us. Bóyá kan máa rìn síwájú kan má ti torí òyìnbó yẹn kan ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe létò ìgbéyàwó ká sọ Yorùbá wọn bá wọn tó bá gbọ́ kan gbọ́. Because sometimes kírú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó bá tẹ̀ tí restrict èèyàn jù at the end of the day they just bring the page down. So back to ìbéèrè tí ẹ béèrè pé ta ni absentee parents àbí báwo lẹ ṣe béèrè yẹn náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí ni nǹkan téèyàn lè ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí tí wọ́n fi qualify as an absentee parent.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni okay èkíní ó pín sí oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà. There are physical absentee parents. There are emotional absentee parents. Àwọn physical absentee parents.
Ẹ tún gbé mi débẹ̀.
Wọn ò sí nínú ayé ọmọ yẹn rárá. Wọn ò gbé pẹ̀lú òbí tó tọ́jú wọn. For example, òun ni ìyá. Àwọn tó bá ti wo movie ìyá. Typical example of absentee parents ni bàbá yẹn. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ emotionally absentee parents wọ́n gbé nínú ilé yẹn o gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ yẹn pátápátá tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn ọmọ wọn ò mọ̀ sí kí lọmọ fẹ́ jẹ wọn ò mọ̀ pa ẹ̀ ẹ lọ bá bàbá yín àbẹ lọ bá ìyá yín aṣọ wo lọmọ ń wọ̀ wọn ò mọ̀ pa ẹ̀ wọn ò mọ̀ sáìsì bàtà ọmọ wọn ò lọ sí PTA meeting rí bí lẹ́tà school bá dé wọn tiẹ̀ níyà díẹ̀ inú ilé yẹn náà gbé bíi tenants òbí kejì ló fàyà rọ irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà a máa categorize wọn as absentee parents wọ́n intentionally wọ́n love ara wọn wọn ò love anybody ọmọ sùn ọmọ jí kódà bí ọmọ ṣe àárẹ̀ òbí tó wà níbẹ̀ the one that is the present parent mi ìfẹ́ máa lo gender bóyá father or mother the present parent ló mọ̀ ìgbà tí ọmọ yìí ní temperature òun ló máa lọ sí hospital àwọn yòókù àfọ àwọn ọmọ tó kù lẹ́ẹ̀lé wọn máa wòra wọn parent tibí tó wà absent máa wà nílé o kódà kò ní bí àwọn tó remain sínú ilé pé kí lẹ máa jẹ àbí iṣẹ́ ti jẹun bàbá yín ti lọ sí hospital pẹ̀lú àbúrò yín àbẹ̀gbọ́n yín àbí ìyá yín ti lọ sí hospital parent yẹn ò ní kíá tóun bá ti jẹun ó ti wà okay. Irú àwọn òbí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn tiẹ̀ ní mọ̀ bóyá ọmọ ní allergy example òun ni Every Woman mo ti wo movie kan náà Every Woman ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí afẹ́fẹ́ yìí tẹ́ bá ti wo ìyá ẹ tún lọ wo Every Woman absentee parents òun gbénu ilé yẹn bọ̀ bàbá yẹn wà very absent ọkùnrin lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sínú Every Woman so people like that those are two categories the emotional and physical absentee ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi rọ̀ sí mi báyìí.
ẹ ṣeun gan ni ẹ ṣeun gan ni bóyá ẹ̀yin ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí ètò yìí ni àbí ẹ̀wà bírí ètò láwa ètò yín ètò wa tí à ń pè ní ètò ìgbéyàwó let's talk traditional weddings and more with Bumi Reyes lórí ètò yìí a máa ń sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti jọmọ́ ìgbéyàwó pàápàá jùlọ ìgbéyàwó tiwantiwa a tún máa ń sọ nípa nǹkan tó bá ti jọmọ́ ilé ìdílé family family matters lifestyle generally oríṣiríṣi àkórí ètò la máa ń gbé wá lónìí ètò tá a gbé wá ó ní nípa àwọn òbí tí wọn ò sí ń bẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ absentee parent ni àwọn olóyìnbó máa ń pè àwọn òbí tó jẹ́ wípé mi ì tiẹ̀ mọ̀ I don't want to be the one to tell us what they mean so I've just thrown the question out pé okay orúkọ wo kí ni nǹkan tó lè fà téèyàn fi lè joyè tó fi jẹ́ pé ó máa wá fi orúkọ orúkọ yìí máa pè èèyàn pé lágbájá ìyá àwọn yẹn kẹ̀ absentee mà ní kò máa síbẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ mi wà tí wọ́n pè wá ń sìn arábìnrin Bukilicious wọ́n ti bá wa dáhùn ìbéèrè yẹn. Wọ́n ní nǹkan tó lè fà tí wọ́n fi lè máa pè èèyàn ní absentee parent ni wípé bóyá ìyá ni o àbí bàbá tó jẹ́ pé emotionally kò síbẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ ń gbénú ilé o, wọ́n jọ ń sùn, wọ́n jọ ń jí, wọ́n jọ ń jẹ, wọ́n jọ ń mu, ṣùgbọ́n kò mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ìgbésí ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ tún ní pé ẹlòmíì náà physically absent kò tẹ̀ sí bàrà ọmọ worry about ẹ̀, ó ti lọ, ó lè jẹ́ ìyá, ó lè jẹ́ bàbá, ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ àwọn méjèèjì. Nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ nìyẹn. Wọ́n á fẹ́ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ tẹ̀yin kí ni nǹkan tí ẹ̀yin lè pè ní absentee parent. Irú ìwà wo lè òbí lè wù tí wọ́n fi lè máa perú òbí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní absentee parent, àti pé tá bá rẹ́ni tó mọ̀ orúkọ wo ni Yorùbá máa ń perú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀, orúkọ wo ni Yorùbá máa ń perú àwọn òbí tí àwọn olóyìnbó ń pè ní absentee parent. Ó dà pé Yorùbá lórúkọ kọ fún orúkọ wo ni Yorùbá ń pè. Tá bá rẹ́ni tó mọ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ má gbàgbé pé ẹ lè gborí wọlé o. You can come in or more. Thank you for joining us. You can come in on TikTok. You can ask to join the show. Olaleke Ajayi, thank you for joining us, sir. I don't know whether it's a sir or a ma. Babo Kicho, thank you for joining us. And Eniola Alaga, thank you for joining us. You can send a request to join this show, by the way. I will bring you in, especially on TikTok. Instagram has been funny lately. Táwọn èèyàn bá send kíní tá bá gbà wọ́n wọlé, ńṣe ni Instagram pa kíní mọ́ wa lójú. So I would rather have you on TikTok. Tá bá dé wà lórí TikTok. Alabisi, thank you for joining us. Tá bá mọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí, kí ni nǹkan tí òbí lè ṣe tí wọ́n fi lè máa pè ní absentee parents? Orúkọ wo ni Yorùbá ń pè absentee parents? Orúkọ wo ni Yorùbá ń pè wọ́n? Tá bá yẹn tó mọ̀ kó bá wa unmute ara wọn àbí kí wọ́n darapọ̀ mẹ́tò yìí.
Tí èmi mọ̀ tí Yorùbá máa ń pè absentee parents ó oríṣiríṣi. Wọ́n máa pè wọ́n ní abímáwò. Wọ́n máa pè wọ́n ní òkú ayé. Òkú ayé abímáwò.
Abímọmáwò, ó dàbí èmi náà ti gba abímọmáwò yẹn rí o.
Abímọmáwò àtòkú ayé wọ́n wà láyé ṣùgbọ́n bọ́n bá lọ sí church tí pásítọ̀ tó bá ní ẹ̀yin wo lọ́kọ yìí ti kú wọn dìde. Because as far as they are concerned wọn lọ́kọ. Ọkọ yẹn o wọ́n dágbé ni àdágbé àdáfà àdárú àdásọ wọn ò rólùrànlọ́wọ́ wọn lálájọrò wọn lálájọsọ wọ́n dẹ̀ láwọn lọ́kọ ṣe rí pé òkú ayé nírú wọn. Àti abímọmáwò.
Ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ ìyàwó náà. Ó ṣeéṣe kó jẹ́ ìyàwó náà ní òkú ayé àbí kó ìyàwó jẹ́ abímọmáwò. Ó lè má fi bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ara àwọn obìnrin náà tí wọ́n da mọ́lẹ̀ o. Wọ́n máa da mọ́lẹ̀ tán máa lọ. Ìmí àti lọ fọ́kọ mi, ìmí àti ti lọ. Ẹ ṣeun mà. Arábìnrin Bukilicious ẹ ṣeun. Ganiu Arowórade ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Tó bá pẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, à ń sọ nípa àwọn òbí tí wọn ò dúró tọ́mọ. Òbí tí àwọn olóyìnbó ń pè ní absentee parents. A béèrè pé orúkọ wo ni Yorùbá ń pe irú àwọn òbí bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn màmá wa tí wọ́n pè wọlé ń sìn, wọ́n sọ fún wa, wọ́n ní irú àwọn òbí bẹ́ẹ̀ a lè pè wọ́n ní abímọmáwò àbí ká pè wọ́n ní òkú ayé. Ó ga ọ̀, ọ̀nà má ṣe wá lókú ayé. Ó dáa, kí ni nǹkan tó máa ń fà? Kí làwọn nǹkan tó máa ń fà tí òbí kan fi máa ń da ọmọ lẹ̀ fún kejì tó dẹ̀ máa kọ̀pàkọ́ tó máa ní òun ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀? Kí làwọn nǹkan tó lè fa nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, please people, you can join the show. You can send a request to join and I'll be happy to welcome you on board. Kí ló máa ń fà? Kí ni irú àwáwí wo làwọn èèyàn máa ń wí tó lóyìnbó ń pè ní excuses? What are the kind of excuses that people give? Wípé ìdí báyìí ló fà á tí mi ò fi sí nínú ìgbésí ayé ọmọ tí mo bí o, àbí nǹkan báyìí ló fà á. Kí ló máa ń fà á tí ó fi di wípé àwọn èèyàn máa ń bímọ wọn kì í wò, àbí wọ́n máa bí ọmọ yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ máa gbé jùlẹ̀ wọ́n á dẹ̀ lọ wọn ní mọ whereabouts wọn? Kí ló máa ń fà á? Kí ni nǹkan tí òbí máa rí lọ́bẹ̀ tó máa fi wàrú ọwọ́ tó máa fi di pé tó ìwọ ló bímọ yìí o ṣùgbọ́n o ò dúró bẹ́ẹ̀, o ò dúró tí ọmọ yẹn, o ò dúró wò, o ò dúró tọ́jú ẹ̀? Kí làwọn nǹkan tó máa ń fà á? Please people, can you not I don't like when people are quiet, so please don't be quiet, yo. This is not a one-man show. Pure Heart, mo ń gbọ́ yín mà. Flossy, thank you for joining us. Pure Heart, mo ń gbọ́ yín. Ó yá ẹgbórí wọlé, mo fẹ́ mọ̀. Olúwa ṣeun fún mi, thank you for joining us. Kí ló máa ń fà tí òbí máa bímọ lẹ̀ tí ò ní dúró wò? Àwọn àṣà wo, kí ni ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀? Emmanuel Oku, thank you for joining us. Alájà Àjọkẹ́ ṣeun tẹ gbórí wọlé. Kí ló máa ń fà tí òbí máa bímọ tí ò ní dúró tọ́? Yálà ìyá ni o àbí bàbá ni o, wọ́n máa gbọ́ ọmọ tó máa bímọ tán tán ní dúró tọ́, tí Yorùbá ń pè ní abímọmáwò, àbí tí wọ́n ń pè wọ́n débi tẹ́ pé lómi àṣẹ débi tẹ́ pé wọ́n á pè wọ́n ní òkú ayé. ẹnìkan ti sọ fún wa lórí ètò yìí wípé absentee parents could be in both ways. It could be that that particular parent disappear completely from the life of the children, or that the parents òbí yẹn ó wà nínú ilé ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn bí ẹni tí ò sí, kò mọ bó ṣe ń jẹ, kò mọ bó ṣe ń mu, kò mọ bó ṣe ń ná, kò mọ bó ṣe ń wò, bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n jọ ń sùn, wọ́n jọ ń jí, wọ́n á béèrè ìbéèrè kan wípé kí ni irú excuse tí wọ́n máa ń give tó máa fi wò pé nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, because ó dàbí pé mo wà curious, mo fẹ́ mọ̀ kí ni nǹkan téèyàn máa ń wò tó máa wò pé èmi yìí o, ìdí rèé tí mo fi ṣe nǹkan yìí o. Are there good enough excuses for people to do that? For people to just have children and not stay around to look after the children, or they are in the life of the children like they are not there? What are the excuses that people give? Oh yeah, people, you can type your answer, or you can send a request to join the live show, and I'll be happy to welcome you in. Stella B4, thank you for joining us. What are the excuses that people give? Oh, that everybody's quiet on me now. I think I'm going to start staring at us as well. I'm going to be staring at them as well. Thank you, Bukilisha. Everybody quiet. Everybody wọlé wọ́n jáde kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Tó bá di towards the end, ẹ̀yin máa ní ẹgbẹ́ wa padà sẹ́yìn, ẹgbẹ́ wa padà sẹ́yìn.
Wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe àwọn abímáwò tó wà ní agbègbè wọn. Ìdí pé oríṣiríṣi mà.
Okay.
Kọ́lọ̀ má jẹ́ àríjà ayé.
Àmín.
We have deliberate ìdí. We have spiritual ìdí. We have circumstance ìdí. Bí àṣà olóòtú ètò ìgbéyàwó á ní ibi tó kọjú síbì kan àbí alókọ sẹ́lòmí. Sherry àkọ́kọ́, let me start from circumstance ìdí. For example, poverty. Ẹlòmíì kọ́nà má jẹ́ kí ìṣẹ́ bá wa múlẹ̀ bí ẹ̀gbẹ́ iṣu.
Àmín.
Ìṣẹ́ wọn ní tí ìpọ́njú bá pọ̀ lápọ̀jù, ẹni tó bímọ á sá lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹni tó bá jẹ́ abiyamọ nínú àwọn méjèèjì tó bí ọmọ yẹn ló máa wò pé nínú òjò, nínú òrùn, nínú hílà hílò àjọ máa survive. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹni kejì, and everybody would agree with me that there is limit to human endurance.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
A ní limit nǹkan tá a lè gbà. We have limit of stress, limit of poverty, limit of oríṣiríṣi kòṣà. Ẹlòmíì á máa wò pé wọ́n kàn tiẹ̀ fẹ́ gbìyànjú pé káwọn bí ẹyọ kan, ìmí ò lè já sí mẹ́ta. Ó lè já sí mẹ́rin. Ìní ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ ẹyọkan yẹn náà struggle a máa wọ pé ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Bọ́n ṣe ń lé wọn from one ilé náà máa lé wọn, bọ́n ṣe ń sun uncompleted building. Tó bá yá ẹnìkan á sá lọ. Ó kàn máa parọ́ wípé òun fẹ́ lọ hustle wa ni. Ó máa lọ àlọ́ lámilámi ni. I wò pé I would rather survive on my own than kí n tún mú excess luggage dání. Poverty could cause it. Ìkejì ní pé àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé they are very very irresponsible. Kò ní reason láti fi lélẹ̀. Wọ́n sì lè manage whatever tán ní. Ẹlòmíì gan do very well. But because of this ṣìnà fẹ́rẹ́fẹ́ àti ṣìnà bí tí wọ́n ti fi wọ́n gé ijọ́ tó ti bẹ́ ẹlòmíì obìnrin wọn dábẹ́ fún wọn domi ẹ̀ síta, ajá kan gbé tọ́dànù yẹn ó gbé jẹ ni. Ọmọ tó bí yẹn ó fẹ́ tà yẹ dáhùn á dẹ̀ máa wò pé èmi kọ́ kò lè tà èmi dáhùn. Ọkùnrin míì náà á máa wò pé ìwọ ti bí tiẹ̀ nìyẹn, ó máa gbọ̀nrù. A tún lọ síwájú, ó tún lọ ń sàbálẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn míì níbò míì. A wá máa bímọ kélekèle káàkiri. Bó ti wà ní líkì ló wà ń gbàǹjà. Obìnrin ṣe, ọkùnrin ṣe. Just because ọmọ yẹn máa tà ìwọ̀n dáhùn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ìta dẹ̀ ṣì wà lójú wọn. So irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ máa abandon.
What a reason.
Yeah. Then the final category is spiritual. Sherry, kọ́lọ̀ máa kọ̀dí àìmọ̀ṣe sí wa. Kó jẹ́ ká àwọn tí ò tí yàn kán yàn rè, àwọn ọmọ wa kán má ṣìyàn, kán má gbégun eléegun.
Àmín.
Ẹlòmíì á lọ torí bọ ẹbí tó jẹ́ pé ó mà ṣe lórúkọ ẹbí yẹn. Mo wo eré kan lánàá. The boy is doing well. Ìjọ tó ti fẹ́yàwó báyìí ni ronú ti bá ìyá tó bí lọ́mọ wò pé ọmọ mi tó ń fún mi nígbà ọmọ mi tó ó gbé ogun tìyàwó yẹn. So bó ṣe wà ní ìyá ọkọ ló wà ní ìyá ìyàwó. Ọmọ mi ó ń ṣe dáadáa kó tó di pé ó fẹ́ ọkọ. Nígbà tó fẹ́ ọkọ tán kò ráyè tèmi. Nígbà tó fẹ́ yàwó tán kò ráyè tèmi. Wọ́n wá tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀. Wọ́n wá ọ̀nà tí ìgbéyàwó yẹn máa fi dàrú. Wọ́n wá ọ̀nà bó ṣe máa kọ ìyẹn ọkọ àti ìyàwó síra. Ẹnìkan dẹ̀rẹ̀ we are fortified differently. Ó ní ìhà tá a kọ sí Olódùmarè. Ẹnìkan máa jẹ́ weaker vessel. Ẹnìkan máa jẹ́ stronger vessel. Ẹni tó bá jẹ́ weaker vessel yẹ èṣù àgbà ibẹ̀ wọlé. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ ṣí ojú ẹ̀ kúrò nínú ilé. Á dẹ̀ lọ fámíyá. Ìsáyédà kó padà sọ́dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀ tó ń dídì ṣoògùn sí yẹn. A wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rí partner as ẹni bí. Kò wá ní fẹ́ rí kò ní fẹ́ rí mí ẹ̀ látọ̀ àtòun àtọmọ tó bí. Àti gbogbo kó bímọ 100 fún kò fẹ́ rí wọn. Ó máa wá padà lọ bá àwọn fámìlì títí ẹ̀ tí wọ́n jẹ́ kó tọ́jú. Kò sí bí ọkùnrin yẹn ṣe lè gbìyànjú tó. Kò sí bóbìnrin yẹn ṣe lè gbìyànjú tó. Wọ́n ti da ẹran kórìíra sí lára. Tẹ́ràn kórìíra ò bá ṣiṣẹ́ lára èyí tó gbàdúrà tó. Á ṣiṣẹ́ lára èyí tó weak. Tó jẹ́ pé kò ní rí anything lára partner àtàwọn tó bí fún. Nǹkan tí ò dá ló máa rí ìkórìíra ni. So ó máa abandon ilé yẹn sílẹ̀ àtàwọn ọmọ.
Ọpọlọ yóò ní dàrú.
Kàtígórì mẹ́ta tí mo lè àmì.
Ẹ ṣeun, wow.
Ẹ̀yin ará mi ẹjọ́ ìníwá ẹ má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mi nìkan.
Ẹ ṣeun gan ni. Thank you so much. MC Mona, thank you so much for joining us. Good evening, my gorgeous and ever trendy Olotu and everyone on this educative platform. Thank you so much, my mommy Ashabioki. Thank you for joining us. Baby Sola Adeba, thank you. If I missed your name, please pardon me. If you're joining us for the first time, we are here to talk about another very special episode of our show. ETO IGBEYAWO, let's talk traditional weddings and more with Mimi Dirias. Lórí ètò yìí a máa sọ nípa ìgbéyàwó, pàápàá jùlọ ìgbéyàwó tiwantiwa àtàwọn nǹkan tó bá jọmọ́ ìdílé ìgbéyàwó. Lónìí nǹkan tá fún Mọ́mísí Moyọ̀, thank you for joining us. Nǹkan tá à ń gbéyẹ̀wò ni àwọn òbí tí wọn kì í dúró tọ́mọ tí olóyìnbó ń pè ní absentee. Ẹ káàbọ̀, àwọn màmá wa ti pè ní wọ́n lábímọ máa wò. Ẹ ṣeun, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Ẹ bá wa dá sétò, ẹ bá wa dá sí. Ẹ ṣeun ma.
Fún ti graduation ọmọ yín.
Thank you ma.
Àmì ṣiṣẹ́ rere o.
Àmì Ọlọ́run, àmì.
Ọlọ́run àdàbùkù wọn sí o. Àwọn tó kù náà ṣe o. Nǹkan ayọ̀ báyìí làwọn máa celebrate lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣeun gan. Oclicious mi. Ẹ kú wájú máa kú òun.
Ẹ ṣeun.
Ọlọ́run á máa fún yín sọ.
Àmì.
Lórí tọ́pìkì tẹ gbé wá léde ìpa. Ṣẹ̀rí àwọn abímọ má sí mi torí pé wọn ò ní bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Tó bá ṣe pé wọ́n ní bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, wọ́n á wò pé ọmọ tọ́lọ́run fún àwọn ó yẹ káwọn tọ́jú ẹ̀. Wọn mọ nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn máa dà lọ́la. So wọn tiẹ̀ ní bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run rárá àtọ̀. Wọ́n fi wò pé àwọn jọ̀wọ́ yẹn jàre, wọ́n á tún mú síwájú. Bóyá wọ́n á tún máa lọ tẹ̀lé bàṣubàṣu ń bò mí. Ó ṣeé ṣe káwọn gan kọ́ máì tí jẹun kánú. Kọ́ máa wò pé báwo làwọn ṣe fẹ́ tọ́mọ méjì, báwo làwọn ṣe fẹ́ tọ́mọ mẹ́ta. Ó jẹ́ bóyá from hand to mouth. Kọ́ ṣáà máa struggle. Kí ìyá máa ta pure water. Kí bàbá máa ṣe bricklayer. So irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá kò lè wò àbí ìyá kò lè wò pé wo èmi á fẹsẹ̀ fẹ́ fún gbogbo wàhálà yìí o. Ṣó yé yín? Bọ̀ téèyàn bá ní ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, ìyá wò pé Ọlọ́run téèyàn ń sìn á dúró tìyàn, á support tìyàn, á dẹ̀ gbé orí èèyàn sókè láti tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn because they are from gift from God. Mo ní example kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan nígbà tí a wà ní sísé, ó léèyàn kan tóun náà ń bá jáde láàrin oṣù mẹ́ta. Bó ṣe sọ fẹ́ni yẹn pòun lóyún nìyẹn. Ẹni yẹn bá dẹ̀ sọ pé kò yá a ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kó ṣìṣe díẹ̀, kò ṣàgbọ́ṣá kó foyún yẹn sílẹ̀. Ẹ lè believe pé láti gbà yẹn máa yẹn ò present nínú life ọmọ yẹn, kò dẹ̀ dá sí lady yẹn mọ́. Ṣó yé yín? Ìyẹn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó bí alákọ̀ọ́kọ́, so ó ń fún lady yẹn lówó kó máa fi maintain ọmọ yẹn. Ṣé tí wọ́n believe pé mi ìmọ̀ bọ́n ṣe ṣàṣemáṣe ó tún lóyún ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì. ó ṣe sá lọ pátápátá fún lady yẹn ni
ló bá tán
ẹni tí mo mọ̀ dáadáa ni so kì í ṣe pé bí ọ̀rọ̀ movie àbí nǹkan so àwọn ọkùnrin míì máa sọ pé ṣì ní sùúrù bọ́ obìnrin míì àbọ́kùnrin míì tí ò bá fi ara balẹ̀ tó wò pé mo ti dé last bus stop ibi ni mo máa kú sí ó ṣeé ṣe kí irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ wò pé ó fẹ́ fi tiẹ̀ dínà ti tèmi jẹ́ ya tètè fẹsẹ̀fẹ́ irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn ọkùnrin míì àbóbìnrin míì bọ́ ilé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí èèyàn.
Pure heart ma.
Yes, mommy.
1 minute ma. Ẹni tí ó lóun ò tí rẹ́dì ó rẹ́dì kò lọ́ra ìdáàbòbò kò dẹ̀ lògùn.
Kò lọ́ra ìdáàbòbò kò dẹ̀ lògùn.
Mo ìfẹ́.
Okay, obìnrin wa ń kọ́.
Mo ìfẹ́ kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Mo ìfẹ́ kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tán kí n bèrè pé ṣẹ́ni tí ò rẹ́dì máa ń rẹ́dì ni. Then ẹlòmíì obìnrin míì máa ń ní ọkàn wípé òun lè foyún de ọkùnrin mọ́lẹ̀.
So bí obìnrin kan tó wà lọ́kàn tiẹ̀ nìyẹn kò sọ pé mi.
Obìnrin mi kò nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ká máa ṣẹ́yún kò á máa wò pé mi ò mọyì ọmọ tó wà lára mi.
Bó ṣe bọ́ọ̀ náà lè sọ yẹn ṣe bíbí ọ̀rá àdáàbòbò ṣe wà fọkùnrin ní nǹkan tóbìnrin náà lè fi tọ́jú ara rẹ̀.
ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì tún ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn wá wò pé olóòfẹ́ àti ẹ̀gbọ́n pé kì í ní mistake ẹ tún ní ìkejì.
irú yẹn sì tálá lè dálẹ́bi fúnrú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
lọ́kàn tèmi ó dàbí pé obìnrin ni o. Because ìwọ ló ti máa mọrú ọwọ́ tí ẹni yẹn ń gbé wípé ṣé ẹni yìí ṣó lè foyún dè mọ́lẹ̀.
ẹlòmíì ò ní exposure mi ò mọ Yorùbá word fún exposure ẹlòmíì ò ní exposure ẹlòmíì ò mọ bí èèyàn ṣe lè dáàbò bo ara èèyàn kó má lóyún I don't know but still kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀kíní ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀kejì ò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dà ẹ ṣeun ẹ̀yin náà tún ti fi kún báyìí ẹ tún ti fi kún pé lára àwọn ìdí tí ìgbà míì àwọn ìdí tí ó fi máa ń fà tí òbí mi ò kí ń fi lè dúró tá à ń pè ní absentee father ẹlòmíì ò ní bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run kò sí tó kàn tó bá ti jẹ́ níbí tó ti ba lẹ́nu ó tún ti wò pé a tún move on síbò mi irú ìyẹn àwọn yẹn ló burú já ìjù tó kàn ń lọ káàkiri tó lọ tó yín síbi tó yín sí yẹn kàn pé wọ́n ní jápo sí náà wọ́n kàn ń jápo sí gbogbo available wọ́n kàn ń já epo sí gbogbo tí wọ́n bá lè já epo sí ni bó dẹ̀ ṣe wà lọ́kùnrin ló wà lóbìnrin o obìnrin mi náà ó yín ẹyin káàkiri ni tó bá yẹ́yin síbí alọ́bòmí lọ yẹ́yin kan alọ́bòmí kò wá sí kankan tó máa dúró wò náà ọmọ yẹn á kàn máa lọ káàkiri ṣùgbọ́n ó sábà wọ́pọ̀ jù láàrin àwọn ọkùnrin ìta tó wá sọ tí mi ò tiẹ̀ wá lọ́nu sí òun ni nígbà tí ọkùnrin yẹn bá sọ pé òun ò tí ì ṣetán òun ò tí ì rẹ́dí gẹ́gẹ́ bó lóyìnbó ṣe máa ń sọ tóbìnrin dẹ̀ wò pé you know what èmi ti rẹ́dí ní tèmi tó bá a gbọ́dọ̀ jọ agree wípé a máa jọ ṣe kinní.
tó lóyún ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì kò fẹ́ bímọ kiri ni òun fúnra rẹ̀ mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ dúró síbẹ̀.
nǹkan tó padà sọ fẹ́mi náà gan-an lẹ́sọ̀ yẹn.
so irú yẹn sì ká sọ pé ká gbà pé ó mọ inú odó tóun dọ̀ra sí nìyẹn ó mọ inú odó tóun dọ̀ra sí.
olùkọ́ ló wá dátọ́ àwọn ọmọ méjì yẹn.
anyways ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wò lọ báyìí tí irú àwọn ẹni tá a wá ń sọ yìí a ti sọ lóríṣiríṣi ìdí tí àwọn èèyàn fi máa ń bímọ tó ní bojú ẹ̀yìn tó máa lọ àwọn bímọ máa wò yálà lóbìnrin ni o àbí lọ́kùnrin o a ti sọ lóríṣiríṣi a ti sọ pé ó lè jẹ́ spiritual irú ìtọ́sọ spiritual yẹn sì ní tí ẹ̀rọ ń lọbẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ́ lóòótọ́ ni àwọn òbí mi wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ wọn bímọ ṣùgbọ́n wọn fẹ́ kó fọ́kọ ọ̀dẹ̀ fẹ́ kó fẹ́yàwó ẹlòmíì báyà dẹ̀ ní obìnrin yẹn lọ pé a ní mú àwọn kan tó jìjì máa sọ pé máa bí wọn kó máa gbé wọn wá fún mi mi ìfẹ́ lóbìnrin kọ̀ọ̀kan lẹ́nu ọ̀nà ẹ máa bí wọn máa gbà wọ́n ó ń gba gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tọ́ lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹ ọkùnrin gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ọkùnrin ló ń gbọ́ ọmọ tọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn nísìnyí tẹ́sán lójú mi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣí sí pé mo mọ̀ yàn kán gbà tá à ń grow up kò sí ìyàwó kọ̀ọ̀kan lẹ́nu ọ̀nà ẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ tó jọ́kùnrin níṣẹ́ ni àwọn obìnrin yẹn ń bímọ tó ń lé wọn dànù ó máa kó tì wọ́n báyìí ló máa fayé ni wọ́n lára àfi tó bá tó lọ irú yẹn sì ṣàlè blame ẹ̀ tó bá sàṣálà fẹ́mi ẹ̀ pé kọ́ má bàa gbẹ̀mí òun jẹ́ kóun tètè máa bá tòun lọ bí ó tẹ̀ ti gbìyànjú ó ti jàjàjàjàjàjà ìkan wà lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta náà tó tún ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́ bí jẹ́ pé màtí bùkẹ́lẹ́ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì mọ̀ sí ìyàwó àkọ́kọ́ ti lọ ó bímọ bíi mélòó ìkejì dé ṣé láwọn àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n kó ti ìyàwó yìí ni pé àníṣe kọ́lọ̀ ń ṣàánú wa then wọ́n sọ pé nípa circumstance ó lè jẹ́ torí pé kò sówó lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹ jọ ṣó tó torí kẹ́hìn torí pé bọ́wọ́ òun ṣe rí ọwọ́ òun kún tíyàn bá tiẹ̀ wá lọ bí o wá lọ wá jíjẹ mímu lọ ṣé kò sí bí ọ̀ràn yẹn ṣe lè máa kàn sí àwọn òbí yẹn bí bó tiẹ̀ tí fowó ránṣẹ́ jẹ́ kó máa mọ̀ pé ẹ má bínú o mo wà ń bí o mo ṣì ń struggle o màá ṣì bá yín màá ṣì ọkàn mi wà lọ́dọ̀ yín or something like that I don't know kó wá di ráúráú kó má gbúrò ẹni yìí rárá. Kábíyèsí, thank you for joining us, sir. Pebbles and Coco, thank you for joining us. Nǹkan tí yóò yé mi nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Tí mi ò yẹ̀ wò ẹlòmíì kò mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ ó lè jẹ́ partner ẹ̀ wà extremely dangerous extremely abusive táwọn èèyàn máa ní sáàsálà fẹ́ mi ẹ̀ ẹni tó dẹ̀ ń bá fà á yálà lọ́kùnrin àbí lóbìnrin á máa wò pé wọn ò tí ì bí pọ̀n rí ẹ̀rẹ̀ kò kó àwọn ọmọ mi lọ. So irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ló máa advice ẹ̀mọ́ ẹlòmíì á máa lò pé tó ń bá máa lọ ìsádà kí n jókòó síbi pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ kí n kú síbẹ̀. But táwọn èèyàn bá kò tí pé save your life tètè máa lọ káwọn ọmọ ẹ lè rí ẹ lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Yálà ìyàwó ló wà violent àbóyé kí n má lo òyìnbó yẹn yálà ìyàwó ló burú ló kò kúrò àbí ọkọ á dẹ̀ wò pé tó bá máa lọ kó máa lọ àwọn ọmọ mi ogun ò lè move and kúrò kò ní ní choice láti du ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ kó lè last longer fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ iwájú kó lè jẹ́ ọmọ á lọ á fi ọmọ sílẹ̀ èyí tó wá ṣẹ́kù tó burú yẹn á wá máa fi sínú orí àwọn ọmọ yẹn pé ṣẹ́rí yáyí ó dà yín sílẹ̀ ó lọ tàbí bàbá yìí bó ṣe ṣe nìyẹn kò ní sọ fún àwọn ọmọ irú ìwà tó ń wù bóyá ó yọ àdá ó yọ ọ̀bẹ ní gbogbo ìgbà ni bóyá ìjà kékeré kóńdókù mọ̀ ló fi ń fọ́ lójú ló ń fọ́ lẹ́nu torí a máa lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà rò pé obìnrin nìkan ló máa ń go through domestic violence mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ ọkùnrin kan nígbà kan àjìjọ ṣiṣẹ́ ni ìgbà yẹn mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ security ojú ẹ̀ máa wú báyìí lálẹ́ ó máa lo sunshade ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló nà ó port ó máa kóbo gidi ni tí bá ti pè ìgbà èmi ò kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ tí bá ti pè báyìí kò ní gbé aago tó bá débi iṣẹ́ ló máa bẹ̀ mí àní kí n bá ìjọkọ̀ ló láti làwọn fún mi pé kí n jọ kí yé máa pè wọ́n ní time báyìí sí time báyìí mọ ìyàwó máa ń na òun ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ní fóònù máa ń wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín ìgbọ́rí láyé mi ẹni tí mo rí àjọ ṣiṣẹ́. So obìnrin mi kọ́kọ́ ló go through abuse so irú ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn á fọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ̀ á sàṣàlà fẹ́ mi obìnrin á dẹ̀ máa sọ fáwọn ọmọ yẹn wípé bàbá yín dà yín lẹ̀ kó sá lọ.
Ó ga o ẹ ṣeun mà and that's another meaning ẹ ló fi sọ wípé bíbélì gan ti sọ pé kéèyàn máa wádìí ohun gbogbo dájú kéèyàn máa di tó ń ṣòtítọ́ mu kó tó di pé èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dá ẹnikẹ́ni lẹ́jọ́ àbí dá ẹnikẹ́ni lẹ́bi torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tí èèyàn bá ti gbọ́ pé ẹnìkan ṣe wà bí wọn máa wò ó kàn bí àwọn mọ́lẹ̀ ó kàn lọ àmọ́ tó lé ẹni yẹn nídìí irú ibẹ̀yẹn ó ṣeéṣe kó jẹ́ ìyá yẹn gan tó ń pariwo pé bàbá yín sá lọ ó ṣeéṣe kó jẹ́ òun gangan ló jẹ́ kó ẹ̀dá tó lé bàbá wọn lọ ọ̀pọ̀ jẹ́ di ọ̀dà wẹ̀rẹ̀ àná kó jẹ́ pé ìyá tó sá lọ torí kóbìnrin tó lè fọmọ ẹlẹ́ ó máa ń le gan àṣọ táwọn obìnrin tó ń jáṣà ò tán lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lé o wọ́tọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ obìnrin ó sábà jẹ́ nǹkan tó rí ẹ̀ kí ẹ tó rí obìnrin tó máa dídì fọmọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ tó máa lóhùn ohun òdúró wò kọ́lọ́n kó jọ kó má lè wá ń di ẹrù wa nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yìí tí ó ti yé mi in fact nígbà kan ó jẹ́ ìrántí story kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tí mo ṣì kéré obìnrin yẹn dúró tí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ó ṣàfaradà yà títí nígbà tó yá ó lóun ò lè dúró mọ́ ó lóun máa sásọ́lá ṣùgbọ́n ètò gbígbẹ̀yìn ṣì kéré gan ó kéré gidi gan ni ó wá sọ pé bàbá yìí ní kò lè kó kọ̀ọ̀kan náà ọmọ òun lọ ó wá ní tóun bá tẹ̀ máa fi gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó kù lẹ̀ òun ò lè fi kékeré yìí sílẹ̀ because ó ṣì kéré ó ṣàfagídí gbé ọmọ kékeré yẹn lọ unfortunately mi mọ bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ ó dà pé àwọn family kan tó máa ń ní ò lè gbé ọmọ mi jáde gbé ọmọ jáde nínú ilé wọn àwọn ẹbí kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ mọ̀ àwọn ẹbí kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó pé lè gbé ọmọ wọn jáde o nǹkan máa ṣe ọmọ yẹn mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ ni o mi mọ bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o Mama Banke thank you so much for joining us ma'am God bless you mi mọ bóyá kíní yẹn rí o bọ̀ tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ níṣojú mi rí nígbà tá kiri obìnrin yẹn bá fagídí gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ wàhálà kò pọ́jọ́ kò pọ̀ṣù ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ dùbúlẹ̀ àìsàn ọmọ yẹn ò dẹ̀ yé ó wá gbé ọmọ yẹn padà wá ètò ti dákẹ́ ó gbé thank you so much Mama Banke appreciate you ma ẹ ṣé gan ma ó wá gbé ọmọ tó ti dákẹ́ yẹn ó wá gbé pọ̀n sẹ́yìn ó gbé padà wá sínú ìdílé yẹn ó dẹ̀ gbé ọmọ àyè ọmọ kí má sọ mí yẹn sẹ́yìn títí wọn gbá wọlé ó nínú òjò nínú dúró síta bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe ṣége fún mi ó yẹ kéré lọ́dún náà lọ́wọ́ pé irú ẹbí wò lélẹ́yìí wọn ò gbọ́mọ yẹn wọlé wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí you know so nígbà míì gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ṣe sọ ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ nǹkan kan ló fà á tí òbí yẹn fi sọ pé òun ń lọ ẹ̀yẹn orí tó gbọ́mọ lọ ń sìn tó dọ̀ràn sí lọ́rùn tó bá jẹ́ páyé ìsìn ni ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ ní ẹ̀wọ̀n ni ọmọ yẹn lóbìnrin yẹn máa kú sí thank you ma thank you ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ ní ẹ̀wọ̀n lóbìnrin yẹn máa kú sí wọ́n lè fọlọ́pàá gbé pé ó gbé àyè ọmọ lọ ọlọ́mọ yẹn kéèyàn gbé kìíní ọmọ padà sílé so sometimes irú àwọn obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó bá ti rí pé ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bí pattern nínú ìdílé yẹn ó ṣeé ṣe kán fọmọ yẹn sílẹ̀ kí wọ́n lọ. Okay, now we've talked about all different reasons why people do this absentee parents of a thing. Ẹlòmíì máa fọmọ lẹ̀ tó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹlòmíì sọ pé torí pé kò sówó lọ́wọ́ òun lọ hustle ẹlòmíì spiritual ni wọ́n ṣàkànṣà sí pé àníṣe ò ní dúró ń bí ẹlòmíì physical abuse kọ́ máa dà wọ́n láàmú jẹ́ ń sá àsálà fẹ́mi má jẹ́ kí n kú torí ọmọ tí bá sá lọ tọkàn mi bá balẹ̀ má padà wá ọmọ mi tọ́ mi bá gbọ́n wá mọ̀ mi àtọ́pẹ́ lòmíì nítorí pé wọ́n kàn tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ọ̀kan tó tiẹ̀ bìkítà rárá tó lóyìnbó ń pè ní irresponsible àwọn yẹn ló tiẹ̀ wá pọ̀ jù àwọn tó ń lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó ń responsible tó yẹ pé tó bá ọkàn yín ọmọ kiri káàkiri bó ṣe wà lọ́kùnrin ló wà lóbìnrin o ó kọ́mọ̀ láàrin àwọn ọkùnrin bọ̀ tó wà lóbìnrin náà obìnrin mi àbímọ méjì síbí àbíkan sọ́hun yẹn àwọn yẹn á máa ṣe yẹn ẹni ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ó lọ́mọ kan tí a rí lórí ayélujára ẹni tó ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀fẹ́ ayọ̀njọ ó fi igi lù ó fi gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe àtẹ̀rù bí màmá ẹ̀ ò sí láyé mọ́ ni àfi bí wọ́n ṣe sọ pé ìyá ẹ̀ wà wípé ìyá tó fi ilẹ̀ ó ti lọ fọ́ kọ́ńbò mi irú ilé ayé wo nìyẹn gbogbo irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn then ẹlòmíì tó pé kò ní bẹ̀rù ọlọ́run ni ló fà á ohunkóhun tí ò bá hùn kó jẹ́ òbí tí ó bá fi ọmọ sílẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ irú àwọn implications tó wà fún ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn you know as a parent you abandoned your child. Thank you Pebbles and Cocos, I really appreciate you, God bless you, thank you for Pebbles just gave me a heart. Mi ìwúkọ́ bó ṣe ń gba gift lórí ètò yìí wọ́n náà máa ń fún wọn ní gift wọ́n fún wa nígbà míì ní ìmọ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣe ni I think I need to go and learn more about these things. Thank you. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa kí ni àwọn nǹkan tó ṣeé ṣe kó go wrong tí òbí bá fi ọmọ sílẹ̀ tó lọ tí ò bójú ẹ̀yìn àbí tí òbí tiẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ mu láti àwọn tó máa ń lọ tí wọn kì í bójú ẹ̀yìn yẹn what are the implications kí ni nǹkan tó lè go wrong ẹ jẹ́ ká wò láti bẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni nǹkan tó ṣe ṣe yes ma.
rí irú àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń láàkì fatherly love. ó máa ń rin ìrìn tó bá wù wọ́n. tó bá fi sọ́dọ̀ obìnrin ni kò lè dá tọ́jú ọmọ. Because àwọn obìnrin míì wọ́n strict wọ́n lágbájá wọ́n soft. orí fídíò kan lórí TikTok nígbà kan lọmọ yẹn lu màmá ẹ why did you have to wake me up. ọmọ tó ń ti máa wá ibi tó da lára tí wọ́n fi lágbára pé àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ ti jí dìde.
mo rọ ọmọ yẹn tó fún yẹn lẹ́sẹ̀ báyìí why did you wake me up.
so àwọn òbí mi wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó jẹ́ pé yóò ṣáà máa ṣe nǹkan tó wù ẹ́ bọ́ tó bá yẹ pọ́ bàbá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá lè ní jọ́jọ́ ó gbọ́ nǹkan tí mọ́mí ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ ni sáré ṣiṣẹ́ tán ní kò ṣe wọ́n á lè bẹ̀rù bàbá nígbà míì àwọn obìnrin míì máa ń wà tó jẹ́ pé obìnrin bí ọkùnrin like irú mọ́mí tó bẹ̀ mí obìnrin bí ọkùnrin ni wọ́n á mójútó àwọn ọmọ so irú àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ inú kí mi inú wọn kó máa ṣe yahoo àbí kí mi inú wọn kó máa mú gbó so irú àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àwọn ọmọ yẹn most let's say 80% wọ́n máa ń ya dáadáa ká má sọ̀dà kejì ẹ̀.
ẹ ṣeun.
wọ́n máa ń ya dáadáa.
ẹ ṣeun ma thank you ma. We're talking about when parents are absent, when one of the parents is absent in the life of a child, you know, maybe there's a particular parent that just walked away òbí tó fọmọ́lẹ̀ tí ò tọ́ nǹkan tá à ń sọ lẹ́nu yẹn ó ṣeéṣe kójú obìnrin ṣeéṣe kójú ọkùnrin lóòótọ́ àti pé ó pọ̀ jù fún àwọn obìnrin ju ó pọ̀ láàrin àwọn ọkùnrin ju obìnrin lọ but àwọn obìnrin míì náà ṣe tán yí ọmọ kiri àti wá sọ oríṣiríṣi ìdí tó máa ń fà poverty ni o nonchalant attitude ni o kìnìkan ni whatever tó bá wù kó lè fà àwọn fẹ́ máa sọ sí pé kí ni implications àwọn nǹkan yìí kí òbí fi ọmọ lẹ̀ kó má dúró wò Yorùbá lọ wọ́n bọ̀ wọ́n ní ojú mẹ́rin ló ń tọ́ ọmọ ojú mẹ́rin ló bá náà máa ń sọ ojú bá mi mọ̀ bí ṣe máa pòwe yẹn ojú mẹ́rin ló
ń tọ́ ọmọ ìgbà ojú ló ń wò wọ́n ṣá
whatever
bímọ ìgbà ojú ló máa ń wò wọ́n.
so ojú mẹ́rin tó bímọ kò tí ì tó wò wọ́n sọ pé ìgbà ojú ló ń wò how much more kí ojú mẹ́rin yẹn tó wá di méjì tí kì í ṣe pé bàbá yìí ti kú èmi mọ̀ yàn kan tó máa ń dá ṣàkàṣàkan tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ bá complain pé ìyàn tẹ ẹja kò bá yàwọn ọjà wà nílé wọn jọ ń sùn wọn jọ ń jí wọn jọ ń jẹ wọn jọ ń mu tí ìyá bá ní o mọ school àwọn ọmọ o mọ kinní kan o mọ anything nípa àwọn ọmọ yìí á ní ṣèbéyàn ní lágbájá tó rí fàásì yẹn widow ni o á ní ṣèbéyàn ní tàmẹ̀dù tó rí fàásì yẹn ọkọ tìyẹn ní stroke ó wà lórí sick bed so ìyàwó á máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ọkọ pé ṣé kí n fi ẹwọ́ kú ọ̀run ni àbí kí n fi ewé tó wà lórí ibùsùn àìsàn àwọn tó ní kí n máa pé ṣèbéyàn ní lágbájá ṣèbéyàn ní tàmẹ̀dù yìí àwọn ẹni tá à ń sọ ìgbégbá ayé ń gbárùkù tì wọ́n tó lọ́mọ̀ pé wọn ò lọ́kọ wọ́n mọ̀ pé bàbá àwọn ọmọ wọn ti kú sí oníkàlùkù ń gbárùkù tẹ̀ níjọ́ tọrọ níjọ́ kọ́bọ̀ níjọ́ kí ló fẹ́ ká bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe oníkàlùkù gbárùkù tì wọ́n bọ̀ torí pé gbogbo ayé rí wọ́pọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ òun lọ òun bọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó máa wo ibi tíyàwó ẹ̀ wà tó bá tiẹ̀ béèrè help gan wọ́n ní excuse me ṣèbó lọ́kọ ṣọ́kọ ẹ̀ ò lè ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ni so irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ń sìn tó ń dáṣà pé ṣèbéyàn ní lágbájá ṣèbéyàn ní tàmẹ̀dù kò kú kò rùn o ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ògè kankan ṣe o kò dẹ̀ wà involve nínú life àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kò mọ nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ìgbésí ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn kódà tó bá ní kó lọ mú ọ̀dàwí àwọn ọmọ wa àbí kó lọ mú ibi tí brush wà láì nǹkan mi ló máa lọ mú kò mọ ibi tó wà wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ ń sùn wọ́n jọ ń jí so àwa ń sọ wípé kí ni nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ tó lè ti díẹ̀ jáde what are the implications of absentee parents àǹtí yìí ti sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní most likely ọmọ ilé ìyá jàgídíjàgan kan yàwó kan máa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kan máa a fẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ kí ni nǹkan tí impact wo ni being absent as parent kí ló lè ní lórí àwọn ọmọ anybody can unmute themselves please unmute yourself if you want to contribute Mama Banke you want to say something to us ma'am?
Yeah I think it's always very much more complicated. It's never as straightforward as Bashin Soy. A lot of times, I think even that's better. Some of them don't even know the responsibility once they get married. Some of them don't understand the responsibilities of being married. They enjoyed the party, but now you are married. Ọkùnrin yẹ kó tọ́jú ìyàwó ẹ̀ ó yẹ kó òun ní he's the head of the home òun ló máa sọ pé báyìí la ṣe máa ṣe this is what we are going to do when we have children this is what we are going to do when we have ìwọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ ìwọ máa ṣe yìí and that is what is supposed to be kan tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bímọ. By the time tó bá bímọ sometimes the woman is at a loss ọmọ ohun tó ń go on ọkọ ẹ̀ náà mọ ohun tó yẹ kóun náà ṣe. And that is why sometimes a husband gets overwhelmed. A wife gets overwhelmed by the responsibility. Ọmọ máa jẹun, ọmọ máa wọṣọ, ọmọ máa sùn, ọmọ máa jí, and all those sort of things. It just becomes too much because they don't know what to do. Yani, ìgbà mi ọkùnrin ṣe máa ń sá lọ. She felt overwhelmed. Oh no, mom, don't know my shit. Oh, mama, titi, ọmọ ń ké, ọmọ ń ṣe, ọmọ mọ̀. Oh no, jamole, oh no, silo. Maybe she found somebody else that has interest in her and she decided to run away. Because, and a lot of times, some people they're a bit immature. Or my mommy or my daddy. They just don't understand marriage. Marriage is much more than...
Mommy's girl and mommy's boy.
And they just don't understand what marriage is about.
Hey,
when they are they just didn't understand how complicated marriage can be.
That's another angle. Mama Banke, the angle from which you approach this thing is another one entirely. When people are all about, I'm gonna marry a Nigerian, you're gonna get to my wedding. It's deeper than that, yo.
It's much deeper.
Hey, Lord.
But then we not marry, I understood them, we know more. Maybe about 2 years into my marriage. One of that I don't think I can deal with this. Because it gives you responsibility. Before you were married, you're on your own, you're doing whatever you like. But once you become married, you just can't do that. It just doesn't work like that anymore. A wife is responsible for a husband, a husband is responsible for a wife. And if they don't meet someone... Benny. And then it just becomes, and then on the side, your kawa and aburo kawa and you know, mixing all these things together, sometimes people just get overwhelmed, I think. Young people anyway.
Thank you, ma.
You see it happening. You see some relationships. And 5 years, one you want to call, they had a beautiful wedding. I reload internet, I reload social media, and all of a sudden they're broken up.
It just didn't work.
Yeah.
It just didn't work. It didn't work.
And then 20 years down the line, they now come and regret.
Hey, Jesus. Hey, okay,
I
thank
saw
you.
One the other day. She came to the UK, and then she go call her, and before you know it, she spoiled her wedding, she spoiled her marriage. Oh Lord. She was thinking her husband was not good enough. Then maybe 10 years down the line now, she now saw that her situation was good. All they needed to do was work on it. And that is the thing. Sometimes people don't work on their relationship once they get married. They think once they're married, but the share of marriage or being married is the share in its own. You know, things that you need to do, things that you do to maintain the relationship. You know, it doesn't just magically keep working. You have to work on it. You have to work on it.
Thank you so much, Mama Banker. That is another thing that I never even thought about when we started talking about this topic. People, with this wrong notion, it's going to be jolly honeymoon all through, and they cannot handle the responsibilities that comes with marriage. Everything, you know, they just get overwhelmed and be like, you know what, I don't think I can do it. And thank you also for setting an example. It could happen to the best of us. Now let's talk about when that kind of thing happens. You know, for everything else we've been talking about, I didn't even think about in this line. If it happens that, okay, much, torí pé mo wá wọnú ìyẹ̀bí àwọn nǹkan tó tó yìí nìyé mi ò ṣe o máa padà. How can somebody help people like that not to abandon the marriage, not to leave the child? And because some people like that, it is the babies, the children that will suffer, you know. So how can somebody actually advise or help people in that kind of situation to say, you know what, you don't have to leave, this is what you can do, and stuff like that. Kini nǹkan téèyàn lè fi gbà wọ́n níyànjú? Because irú yẹn lè tẹ̀ wá rèrò ṣàṣẹ mọ́. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ come on gan o. Come on gan o. I've seen a lot, even beautiful marriages, even beautiful. You see someone, they say he's not a bad person, she's not a bad person. It just didn't work. Man will look on me. Kilo chele pẹ̀lú it didn't work. A lot of people abandon marriage one. The first year, by one come okay, I'll manage the second year, but it didn't work, and then we had to leave, you know. And once they leave, of course, somebody has to leave, and the child is not there. So how do you advise people like that, you know? And what can we say to them to make sure that they don't leave, or they don't just leave things because of one small challenge or something like that? Oh yeah, I'll mute you. I can see some men on the show. If you're a man on this show, we'd like to hear from men's angle, because a lot of times we all talk about us. We can only talk about us. We can only talk about our experiences. We can only talk about what we know as women. If we have a man on this show and you want to share your experience with us, please unmute yourself and talk to us. What could cause a person to abandon their homes or their children? You know, you're not present in the life of your child. What could cause it? Why would you do it? And, you know, before we move into how not to let that kind of thing happen, and also if it has happened, how can we kind of put remedy about not saying so, you know, àti oríṣiríṣi kí ni nǹkan téèyàn lè ṣe láti rí pé nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn tí kò tíì ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, àti wípé àwọn tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọ̀nà owó la lè gbà láti fi gbà wọ́n níyànjú tó máa fi put wrong right, because it's a terrible thing. And then we're going to talk about the implications of just suddenly turning up on the children and the present spouse. For example, some spouses they've been present from day one in the life of their children, and then all of a sudden the absentee one just suddenly turned up, and they want to be part of the children's life. how can they go about it? How do they think people are, how do they think the children or the spouse that stayed, how do they think they're going to react? And as a spouse that stayed, how are you supposed to react? How are you expected to react? Are we supposed to just welcome them back? Are we supposed, I don't even know. Okay, jẹ́ ká mú lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan láti bí àwọn tó ti lọ yẹn tó bá ń padà bọ̀ tó fẹ́ wọnú gbèsè ayé ọmọ yẹn padà. Ọ̀nà wo náà lè gbé gbà? Are they supposed to just turn up? And if they turn up, what are they supposed to do? Please unmute yourself and talk to us, please.
I think a lot of parents don't know how much their children love them, how much their children are attached to them. Sometimes they just don't understand it. They just think, and things that but they forget how that child loves them. The child loves them, how they see their parents. It doesn't matter how bad a parent is. The child that has been nurtured well will always love their parents. So one walking away is going to affect the child. 1, 2. Ìgbéyàwó yín ọ̀tọ̀. Ìfẹ́ tọ́mọ ní fún yín ọ̀tọ̀. A child is not really involved in your marriage, don't understand your relationship. They see their parents, their mommy and their daddy, and they love them. So a parent walking away, whatever the case might be, because so the standard of living might probably go down, which is not good. So a child will always miss a parent. And I think a child, depending on the narrative, parents to do tomoba like if they're separate but they're still speaking to their children on the phone, or they visit their children, then the impact will not be so bad on the children. But if they just abandon, then it's going to have a much more serious effect on the child, and they may not be so welcoming. And then whatever spouse walks away, maybe if they're talking, it might be something a bit easier. They can talk about their relationship before the person to fair pada. But if it's a case, I want cases they just go. There are some think there's a place I read, somebody will go 20 years and not talk, and just turn up one day or want to come back. It's like 20 years. The woman has been waiting for you for 20 years. That is a long time. Or 10 years. And then 10 years, 20 years, you didn't even look back. Oh no, you left this woman with children. And you now expect her just to open your hand. Maybe you are sick or something and you want to come back now. Or your family are now looking for somebody to look after you. You now want to come back. That is very difficult. That is very difficult. I will find that very difficult. So I don't know.
Thank you so much, Mama Banke. Now, please, if you're online and you're here, you can hear this. Maybe you want to share your experience or you want to say something about what we are saying. It would be nice. Now, I've just summarized what Mama Banke said. It doesn't matter what the marriage circumstance is. Children don't understand. They don't care what's going on between daddy and mommy. All they want is they want their father and they want their mother. A lot of times, people allow the circumstance that is going on between them as couple to affect the children, which is not fair. Thank you, Mama Banke. I love the way you place that. Children will always want their parents. I just want my daddy. I just want my mommy. It doesn't matter what's going on between both of you. Let daddy be daddy and let mommy be mommy. As long as daddy is still daddy to me and mommy is still mommy to me, I'm fine. Well, whatever is going on between both of you, you can resolve it as adults. A lot of times we tend to forget that this is the way children think and that is what they expected from us. A lot of times we automatically allow what's going on between us as spouses to affect. If but they still co-parent in a very nice way. Then I love when she said that parents can leave, but they can still be present. In fact, that is so important. Living is one thing, being present in the life of that child is another thing. A lot of parents left, but they're still communicating, they're still doing their responsibility, they're still co-parenting, they're still part of that child's life. Some parents will even, they will share responsibilities. I know a parent that you be with, you don't come to daddy at all, you're always with mommy. But when it is time for financial responsibility, they share it. And also when it's time for functions or events, the child is going for football, daddy doesn't live with us, but daddy would always make arrangements on how I'm going to get to my football events and stuff like that. That is being present in your children's lives. Daddy had gone to marry another woman, mommy had gone to marry another man, and yet they're still sharing the parental responsibility, not allowing what has happened between both of them or what is currently happening in their current marriage to affect those children. Hey Joe, in fact, these things are so important. Co-parenting. Then I was also going to ask that somebody said somebody's been gone for as much as certain years. When people disappears and suddenly return, two things before castle. How long is too long? Okay, àti bá wọn give excuse bóyá kò ṣojú lásán, bóyá wọn enjoy marriage yẹn, bóyá wọn abusive, bóyá wọn run for their life, fine. Maybe Olo hustle, fine. How long is too long? A child that has never known you for how long, and then suddenly you turned up, maybe after 20 years, and you want that child to welcome you with open arms. How easy is it going to be? How likely is it for that child to welcome such parents? Especially don't worry about it. How easy is it going to be for that child? Let's welcome Ruby. How do you welcome that kind of parent back into your life after 25 years? You've only seen your mother or you've only seen your dad for 25 years, and then a woman turned up. I saw a woman, I think there's another movie as well, more teacher or something like that. The woman, since she had the child as a teenager, and that child has always been like an obstacle to her. So one day she went to drop that child at a boarding house, a boarding school, and she never turned back. She never returned until about 25 years later. That child went through a lot, and that child is now, an adult, and the woman could not even recognize the child. Ìgbà tó wá ọmọ yẹn kọjá lára ẹ̀ báyìí kò mọ̀ pé òun ló kàn kí ni pé ẹ̀ka sàn yẹn dẹ̀ kí ẹ̀ka sàn mà yẹn dẹ̀ mọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀. Ìyẹn ti pọ̀ jù. You can be gone for whatever reasons, but going for 25 years and just turning up in a day, it's not always the best. But let us assume that you were in a situation that is beyond your control. Okay, now you want to come back. How do you go about it? Oh yeah, on mute. Mo fẹ́ gbọ́ kí ni nǹkan tí ó yẹ kí òbí yẹn ṣe pé okay nǹkan tó tiẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ lọ ó make sense. It's because of one thing that I couldn't control. Kò ń ṣẹjọ́ mi, okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, you are now back. How do you go about it?
Olotu,
Ma.
the first question you asked is how long is too long and how whatever is too long. Ṣé tó bá ti ń kọjá ọdún méjì, ibikíbi tó bá lọ, ó lè jẹ́ ó natural tí ẹ rí pé táwọn èèyàn bá migrate láti ìlú wa wá síbi táwa yìí. Ẹlòmíì ọdún méjì mẹ́ta ẹsẹ̀ ṣì ń gbọ̀n kó tí ẹ̀ gẹ̀ẹ́tì ara ẹ̀. Bó tó bá ti pé ọdún méjì, òkú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta gan ṣàjèjì sáré. Bó ṣe máa bojú wẹ̀yìn, bó ṣe máa bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ lẹ́tà sílé, bó ṣe máa wá èèyàn tó máa rán sílé, ó lè níbi tó wà. Kódà kó jẹ́ pé wà àti ìyá wọn àbí bàbá wọn ẹ fẹ́ fìgò para yín ẹ fẹ́ fi kíní kan. Wá bó ṣe máa rí àwọn ọmọ ẹ lẹ́yìn, because òbí tó bá wà present, even in situation tó jẹ́ wípé either abuse ni ò tán fẹ́ pa, òbí tó bá fẹ́ wà present máa wá bó ṣe máa dọ́gbọ́n, bó ṣe school àwọn ọmọ ló máa yọ lọ. Because I went to a boarding school. Mo dẹ̀ rántí dáadáa ní kékeré àwọn òbí kan wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa ń yọ wá. Even gan àwọn bàbá gan ti pàṣẹ ẹ má jẹ́ kí ìyá àwọn ọmọ ìwà mi mò ń sanwó èmi mo ṣe kíníkan tó máa wá rí àwọn house mistress wa, because òbí làwọn náà ẹlòmíì gan young péjọ torí ọlọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kí bàbá wọn mọ̀ o. Wọ́n fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn mọ̀ pé àwọn gan wà wọ́n á tún sọ fáwọn ọmọ ẹ má jẹ́ kí bàbá yín mọ̀ wípé mo wá o. Wọ́n fún ọmọ ní nǹkan, so àwọn ọmọ yẹn ń rí àwọn òbí yẹn tó bá dẹ̀ dàgbà. Like irú ilé tèmi náà ti wá, mo wá láti ilé olórogún. Dádì mi dẹ̀ ní owó, ṣòye yín mà, but tó bá lọ nílé wa, ó lè gbọ́mọ lọ. Even tó bá fẹ́ gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ, kò mi ò rí ìyàwó tó ní owó tí dáàdì mi ní lọ́wọ́ ìwọ gan wàá fẹ́ gbọ́mọ yẹn sílẹ̀ kí ìyá má bàa jẹ ẹ́ níbi tí o fẹ́ gbé ọmọ lọ ṣe understand mo dẹ̀ rántí dáadáa mọ́mì mi máa wá wò wá ní school wọ́n máa wá sí àdúgbò wa wọ́n á dúró sí street kejì wọ́n á rán ọmọ àdúgbò kó wá pè wá ìgbà míì wọ́n rán àwọn náà sí dáàdì wa tó má ti rẹ́dì bọ̀dì tó kọjá wọ́n fẹ́ gbátàdé dáadáa gbọ́n àwa fúnra wa ń wá wọn lọ tí bàbá mi ò mọ̀ sí àwa fúnra wa wá wọn lọ so tó bá ti kọjá ọdún méjì that is beginning to be too long wá ní lọ fọ́dún 5 ọdún 10 and most of the ones that come back either kan ṣe àárẹ̀ tán ti dìdàkudà wọ́n wá láwọn fẹ́ padà síbi tí wọ́n believe pé wọ́n ti lè rí wọn tán ẹlòmíì gan máa jáde lọ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n wá ṣẹ̀ wá sọ fún pé sórí o ní àwọn ọmọ kan síbi kan tí táwọn ọmọ yẹn bá bá ẹ gbé is that not selfishness àdáni kan ṣe ìmọ̀tara ẹni nìkan ó fẹ́ máa fi àwọn ICK àwọn ọmọ tó ò tọ́jú wàṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa máa wá àárò tó gbà tẹ́lẹ̀ kó fi ra búrẹ́dì fún wọn wàṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa máa wá bó ṣe fẹ́ ra búrẹ́dì wọ́n máa ní tó bá ti lè fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ ní nǹkan tí inú ìyá wọn dùn sí àbí tí inú àwọn ọmọ yẹn ń yọ sí ẹ lọ́nà ẹ máa là why would you allow that to happen to you kó tó di pé o padà wá and mo tún mọ èèyàn kan nínú ìlú yìí tá a wà yìí ni tó jẹ́ pé petrol station ni òun ni BP òun ni Shell
oúnjẹ kòsínà ọkàn jẹ́ epo kiri ni
oúnjẹ epo kiri ni ó dẹ̀ confidently ni bọ̀dá yẹn máa sọ wípé táwọn ọmọ mi bá dàgbà
wọ́n á wá mi can you imagine.
so tó bá ti kọjá ọdún 2 yálà olówó ni o olówó ni o jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ mọ̀ pé òbí mi máa lọ wo ọmọ ó lè jẹ́ indomie ẹyọ kan ó lè jẹ́ pàló máa rà dání jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn mọ̀ pé òun béèrè wọn ìyá yín ni ò jẹ́ kí n dúró ṣe bàbá fún yín o àbí bàbá yín ni ò jẹ́ kí n wà ń bẹ̀ o even tó bá délé tí kékeré àbí whatever by mistake tí the other person bá mọ̀ pé lágbájá rí wọn kó lè ná àwọn ọmọ ẹlòmíà náà àwọn ọmọ á fẹjú ìyẹn ò ní kí òbí tó ń wá yọjú sí àwọn ọmọ yẹn eventually wọ́n máa rí ará àdúgbò aláfojúrí tó máa ní òde fa wọn mọ ilé ìyá wọn ṣe ní ìyá wọn bàbá wọn ṣe ní bàbá wọn náà
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
òde jẹ́ kó mọ̀ bọ́ ó wá lọ fámíyá bí ẹ̀mí ìyá láró ó wá lọ fẹ́ jèrè wà láìtàláì lẹ́mi olúwa bùkọ́lá ikú máa pa ẹ̀kọ́ tó jèrè o.
màmá ti yarí ẹ ṣeun ma God bless you so much ma okay òun náà ti sọ yẹn pé how long is too long sometimes could be too long because ọmọ mi while you're gone ìyá ti jẹ jákàjàká sí lórí you know so parents should always turn up táwọn èèyàn kan bá ti mọ̀ pé ìyá ọmọ yìí máa dédé yọjú dé àbí bàbá ẹ̀ máa dédé yọjú dé àwọn èèyàn kan á behave ara wọn a lot of nǹkan làwọn ọmọ lójú wọn máa ń rí nígbà tí àwọn òbí yẹn bá àbádọ́ wọn tó lọ okay let's talk about tó bá ti wá decide pé àwọn fẹ́ padà dé ọ̀nà wo náà lè gbé gbà ìyẹn náà ṣe kókó o bàbá tó ti lọ látogún ọdún ìyá tó ti lọ látọdún 10 tó wá dédé sùn ìjọ kan tó jí tó ní ẹ wá ń bí bóyá ó tají ni o bóyá nǹkan tó ṣe fún kákúrò lójú ẹ ni o bóyá whatever now decided that mo fẹ́ wá àwọn ọmọ mi lọ ọ̀nà wo ló yẹ kán gbé gbà tí òfin ní dogun tí òfin ní di wàhálà báwo náà ṣe lè ṣe ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká hàn ní ìtàn ara wa kí ni irú ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lè ṣe àbí irú obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé mo fẹ́ wá àwọn ọmọ mi lọ ti tó gẹ́ ọ̀nà wo lèèyàn lè gbégbà tó fi jẹ́ pé kò ní di wàhálà kò ní di kinní ṣé ó yẹ kí ó rẹ níbẹ̀ kàn déédéé yọ dé ni kó kan lẹ̀kùn kókókókó èmi ni bàbá yín o mo ti lọ o àbí kíyà náà déédéé bọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣòwò nínú àwọn eré àgbéléwò ìyá mi adédédé èmi ìyá kinní kan ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kinní kan ṣé bó ṣe yẹ kó go about it nìyẹn ọ̀nà wo ló lè gbégbà tó fi jẹ́ wípé àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò ní ṣe pé kinní tí kò ní affect ẹ or negatively tí kò fi ní rí bákan tí nǹkan ò fi ní rí yamayama ọ̀nà wo náà lè gbé gbà èèyàn kan ní èmi ẹjọ́ nìkan èmi nìkan ẹjọ́ ló máa rò okay àyè má bínú mi bá mi ò dánmọ́rán èmi ẹjọ́ nìkan ló máa rò okay ẹ ṣeun ọlọ́run ní favour.
ẹni tó abscond or whatever òyìnbó wo ni mo fẹ́ lò tí ò sí níbẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́ àbí láti ilẹ̀ o kò lè gbé ugly face ẹ kó yọjú sí àwọn ọmọ àbí face ẹ tó fi sílẹ̀ because that face is definitely ugly no matter the circumstance tó lé ẹ lọ kọ́kọ́ rán àwọn èèyàn síwájú.
Okay.
Kò dẹ̀ sí bó ṣe lè lo wà tó bá wà wọ́n máa ń mọ ẹni téèyàn close mọ́ wọ́n mọ ẹni téèyàn lè gbọ́ràn sí lẹ́nu wọ́n mọ ẹbí tí wọ́n lè lọ bá tó máa kọ́kọ́ rán síwájú tó ti máa pẹ̀tù sí nínú kò lóun fẹ́ padà wá sínú ilé ẹ̀ o bọ̀ ó lóun fẹ́ wá ṣètò lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ni ẹni á ti kọ́kọ́ bara jẹ́ fẹ́ni tó ń rán wá wọ́n á ti bẹ̀ẹ́ kò dẹ̀ ṣe pé ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì náà because ìwọ ló gbá èèyàn lójú don't tell the person how to cry or how long to cry for jẹ́ kẹ́ni yẹn grieve because it is an open wound egbò tó ti jiná tẹ́ni yẹn try láti fi tó ṣàkẹ́ síbẹ̀ ó wá mú igi ó wá fi ó tún lọ fi gún so ẹni tó bá rán síwájú á ti jẹ́ kí ẹni yẹn vent anger ẹ̀ á ti bínú á ti bara jẹ́ wọ́n á ti bẹ̀ẹ́ and you don't have the right to say how long tó máa fi gbọ́ until tó máa rí pé calm down kó tó gbé ojú ẹ̀ tó ugly tó dàbí ojú ọbí yẹn kó tó gbé wá.
ẹ ti bínú mọ́mí wa ẹnìkan tẹ̀ ní wọ́n tẹ̀ tó máa dá ṣàkíní gan.
tó bá rójú ẹ̀ tíwà tí onítọ̀hún jíjọ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa kó ń ṣe péjọ tó bá wà gan ló fẹ́ rí àwọn ọmọ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ no ìyá àwọn ló máa mọ bó ṣe máa tẹ́ńdà ẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn pé òkú gbẹ àbí bàbá wọn òkú gbẹ ìyá yín tó ṣán lọ ó ti ṣán padà o òjò àgbàrá òjò tún ti gbé kọjá wájú ilé wa ó dẹ̀ lóun fẹ́ rí iṣẹ́ fẹ́ rí ìyá yẹn gan àbí bàbá yẹn gan ló mọ bó ṣe máa bá that's àwọn ọmọ tó bí ó máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ó ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ayélujára wa yìí ní ìgbà díẹ̀ sẹ́yìn ó dà pé last year àbí early this year I can't even remember tí ọba kan tó ṣe ìgbéyàwó fún ọmọ tí ìyá ò sí níbẹ̀ so
ìyá yẹn tiẹ̀ wá bẹ̀bẹ̀ aláìsí ni.
ìyá yẹn ò sí níbẹ̀ fọ́mọ orogún yẹ ni ó ṣe ìyá tí gbogbo ayé kan ń sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ̀ ṣé wọ́n mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ you know but later la wá ń gbọ́ pé bóyá rọ́ bóyá òótọ́ pé ẹni yẹn nígbà tó ń jọ wà kò sówó dẹ̀ wà very abusive lẹ́ni yẹn ṣe sáàsà láfẹ̀mí ẹ̀ àmọ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ but rán àwọn èèyàn síwájú don't just bring that your big face to come and show it bóyá olówó ni o àbá ìsàn kan ló ń ṣe ọ̀tá ẹ̀ o àbí kíní kan o just send people ahead of you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
Yes, ma.
Will make a lot of sense, a whole lot of sense. Like Mama Banky also said, allowing somebody to act as a go-between. Send somebody ahead, and give them time to grieve, give them time to process because it's tough. You know, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's not right. Give them time to grieve. Give them time. Give them as much time as possible. Let them take their time before they eventually say, okay, we want you back. Okay, we don't want you back. Go back to where you're coming from. If they turn you down, don't say, okay. And enemy, why you? Of course, some people will be like that. And all of that. And don't come and be demanding unnecessary. Don't come and be, acting like, And then one thing again that people should stop doing. Ó ti fi àwọn ọmọ lẹ̀ for years and years. Torí pé ó ti wá lówó lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n fẹ́ máa fowó entice wọn. It happened in another movie that I watched called Sister. I think it was done by what's this girl called? Can't even remember her name now. Sister. Òun ló jẹ pálábákú ìyà lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó jẹ pírígìdì ìyà lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn. And they just get to meet him by accident. It's not as if he even returned. You just got to meet him by accident in a place. Meeting I want to launch ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ló ti marry him bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ti settle down, ó ti níyàwó mi, ó ti ṣe. Nìyẹn rí pé ọkọ tóun bímọ fún rẹ̀ ọmọ méjì. Ó lè lọ lóyìnbó bójú ẹ̀yìn. So the woman did not even act like he had seen them. When this guy now eventually met the children, he behind the back ìyá wọn, ó introduce ara ẹ̀ sáwọn ọmọ yẹn. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọdé funny. Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ra nǹkan iPhone tán rírí. And because of that, the woman was very, very, very extremely bitter. Now, I want to ask a question before we proceed. Ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí òbí kan máa sọ fún àwọn ọmọ wípé bàbá yín ti kú nígbà tí bàbá wọn ṣì wà láyé? Àbí kó máa sọ pé ìyá yín ó máa ti dolóògbé tipẹ́tipẹ́. kódà mo lè fi Bella Grande gan hàn yín ó ti kú but ìyá yẹn wà láyé just because of nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bí àtọ́jú pé wà abandon àbó fún wọn lẹ́yìn ló fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí òbí kọ̀ọ̀kan máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ èèyàn kan sọ pé that's not nice Mama Banke said that is not nice you know I mean some parents will basically say your father is dead then nígbà míì náà àwọn òbí míì tó yẹ pé they are still alive they're not dead but they walked away or whatever for whatever reason and the mother is saying to the children oh your dad is died long time ago or saying to the mother to the children that your mother is been dead long time ago irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣódà then kí ni nǹkan tó lè fà á tí òbí kan fi lè máa sọ irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn nípa ọkọ àbí ìyàwó tó bí àwọn ọmọ fún kí ló lè fà á ẹ jọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ because somebody that's not nice wọ́n ní tí ò bá nídìí obìnrin jẹ́ kúmólú pure heart kí lẹ rí sí àwọn wo ló wà lórí ètò yìí ẹ gbórí wọlé jẹ́ kí n tẹ̀wọ̀ àwọn tó wà lórí ètò yìí ẹ má dá wa dá àwa kan là ń sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀kan tell us what do you think why would a parent say to another would say to another somebody why would a parent say to a child that bàbá ẹ̀ ti kú ìyá ẹ̀ ti kú tó dẹ̀ wà láyé why you know can you tell us why do people do that and if people do that is it okay and what could be the implications if when people do that kí ni nǹkan tó lè tì díẹ̀ jáde ma.
Rama.
Yes ma.
Nǹkan tí mo rí sí àárín yẹn ni wípé sometimes ó depend lórí nǹkan tí bàbá àbí ìyá bá ṣe tó fi lè fà tí wọ́n máa fi compare as òkú ayé because wọ́n á ní ó ti kú òkú ayé ẹni tí ò ṣe bàbá tí ò ṣe pé òun tiẹ̀ lọ́mọ kò dẹ̀ wà responsible. So it's just like òkú ayé náà lọ kà sí.
Chemostick.
Ṣé ló jẹ́ nǹkan tí ẹni yẹn ṣe wípé àṣé bàbá yìí ó lè ṣe irú nǹkan báyìí òun tóun ò expect ẹ̀ ló wá ṣe adúrú nǹkan báyìí kódà ó ti kú nínú láìfù bóyá ìyẹn ló fà ó kúkú fi ń sọ fáwọn ọmọ pé bàbá wọn ti kú ọ̀pọ̀ ìjà náà kéèyàn máa ru ẹni tí ò tí ì kú kéèyàn máa sọ pé ó ti kú àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún bàbá àbí ìyá tí wọ́n fi hàn pé is dead.
Ẹ ṣeun, thank you so much, ma'am. Mama Banke said we have to be careful making up stories like that because we all need parents' protection. Now, a parent that said another parent is dead just because Sophie pe baba yin ó kú bada ó ti kú somebody I'm asking you kí ló lè fà tí òbí fi lè sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ipe baba wọn àbí ìyá wọn tó pé kò sí ńbẹ̀ fún wọn ó ti kú baba yín mà ti kú tipẹ́tipẹ́ ta ni kẹ̀ ó ti kú o mo ti ẹ̀ ti kódà àti sí ọkọ máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún yà àwọn nǹkan tó lè fà Mama Banke said it's not supposed to be like that you should be careful the kind of story we make up. Now Pure Heart said ó ṣeéṣe kó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀dùn pẹ̀lú ìtara àti ẹ̀dùn ọkàn tí ẹni yẹn ló fi ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé kúkú bẹ́tà kó kúkú tẹ̀ jókòó ọ̀run. I personally think it could be because maybe ó wò pé mi ò lè máa ṣàlàyé àlàyé yẹn gùn gan mi ìtẹ̀lẹ́dẹ̀ àti ṣàlàyé fún yín tó bá sọ pé ó ti kú ẹ̀ lè fi mí lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí ni nǹkan tó lè dálẹ̀ kí òbí kan máa dáṣà pé bàbá yín mà ti kú tipẹ́tipẹ́ torí pé kò bójú ẹ̀yìn torí pé kò dá sọ̀rọ̀ àbí ìyá yín ti kú tipẹ́tipẹ́ torí pé kò bójú ẹ̀yìn kí ni nǹkan tó lè fà irú báwọn ṣe ń sọ irú damage wo ló lè cause sínú life àwọn ọmọ yẹn Chemostick welcome on board ma'am God bless you ẹ bá wa rí o ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ibi tẹ́ ti bá wa lẹ́nu ẹ̀yìn hallelujah ẹ dá sórí ètò yìí o a ti miss yín o a ti sọ̀rọ̀ jìnnà gan ni o bọ̀ tí ẹ bá wa dá sí ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. God bless you.
Congratulations to my darling Jenny.
Thank you so much. Ajere gbogbo wọn lórúkọ Jésù. God bless you. Ire akari o, àwọn tó ti ṣe òní bàjẹ́ lórúkọ Jésù. Ẹ ṣeun. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
That's a bit too extreme. There is no point lying, whatever the situation. I think it's better to say the truth. Maybe it wouldn't stop affect so much. On the matter so much, but as far as I'm concerned, to really make it, but at the end of the day, and just as zero, you end up, shalaye later. Because anything can happen. So never say never. Papa and they come across our money on the long run. Nobody there are not there. They can still meet at any point in time. So if you say you don't want to, you are doing that to avoid the shalaye. At the end of the day, you still shalaye too, and that would be worse than the previous bye-bye situation.
Ben.
I don't want to go into much, but we'll be talking about it later.
Ben.
And the exposure of my and I think someone that is well exposed, that is civilized, will not say such things anyway. And so I want to talk about Bekini. No, I want to talk about Mount there is no new thing on earth. Whatever your story is, once and that has happened to someone before. So I think it's better to just go straight to the point rather than lying. Because at the end of the day, the damages those things to us would be, more severe than just than just saying the truth. So that's my point. That's what I.
Thank you. Thank you so much, C. Thank you so much. Well, you've said it all. Personally, I would not subscribe to people saying that one spouse is dead. But having said that, there is always this extreme cases where the person just wanted the children láti gbàgbé ẹniyẹn. Màá sọ ní èdè Yorùbá, irú ẹnìkan nítorí pé ọmọ yẹn bàbá yẹn fi ọwọ́ kan ọmọ yẹn nígbà tó kéré níbi tí kò ti yẹ kó fọwọ́ kan.
Ẹ ṣe ìyá yẹn fẹ́ wọlé láti ibẹ̀ but ẹ go on ma.
Ibẹ̀ ni.
Mo fẹ́ sọ pé mo ní different opinion to what Kemosi said. Kí Ọlọ́run má kọ ìdí àìmọ̀ṣe sí wa. Ṣé rí àwọn òbí mi wà tó jẹ́ pé ó bẹ́tà kí èèyàn jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti kú. Nítorí situation tó surround wọn, ó bẹ́tà kí àwọn ọmọ yẹn believe pé wọ́n ti kú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé nǹkan ṣàwò nínú eré. Kọ́lọ̀ má jẹ́ kí nǹkan burúkú kó kọ́gùn sọ́dọ̀ wa. Partner mi suffer débi wípé kò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ yẹn rí, kò fẹ́ kọ́ rántí, kò fẹ́ ó suffer. Partner yẹn tún suffer àwọn ọmọ tó bí fún. A ti rí ibi tí ìkan nínú àwọn òbí ti gbé kan nínú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ lọ fi ṣe nǹkan ọ̀la. Ṣérú òbí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò ní dá kán sọ fún ọmọ yẹn pé ó ti kú. Àbí ẹni tó ń bá ọmọ ẹ̀ lájọṣepọ̀. Ẹ̀yin ò ní fẹ́ kó ọmọ yẹn rí rárá. Àbí ẹni tó jẹ́ pé abuse yẹn ti pọ̀ débi pé bó fẹjọ́ sun ẹbí partner tí wọ́n abuse yìí náà ṣì máa blame. Bó fẹjọ́ àwọn èèyàn àwọn narcissistic family kan wà tó jẹ́ pé you just don't want your children to associate with that family. Mo mọ àwọn kan nílùú yìí àtọkọ àtìyàwó wọn láwọn ò níyàwó ò ní bàbá. Kò dẹ̀ sí ẹni tó jábọ́ látọ̀run. Ọkọ lòun ò níyàwó ò ní bàbá, ẹbí ẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan lòun ò mọ̀ wọ́n. Ìyàwó náà lòun ò níyàwó ò ní bàbá. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó máa nídìí táwọn méjèèjì ṣe sá fún ẹbí. Gbogbo ẹbí àwọn méjèèjì ò kàn lè parẹ́ náà. So ìlú gángan ni mà. Òbí tó bá ṣe pé kíní èèyàn lè sọ wípé irú èyí tí ẹlòmíì máa sọ pé bàbá yẹn ti kú tí ò ní jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mọ bàbá tó bá jẹ́ pé kò wà absent àbí ẹ̀kọ́ ìjà tó jẹ́ pé ìjà yẹn ó ṣe fetí gbọ́ wọn ti dá sí kò yìí. Èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan mo lè sọ pé ta ni òkú ayé ni bàbá yín tẹ́ni tí ò wúlò, but I would not. It's better to say it in that way. Pàṣẹ bàbá yín ti kú bàbá yìí ló kú kíníkan. Àwọn ọmọ á ti understand pé Yorùbá máa ń wà sarcastic. Ta ni alẹ́ fẹ́ mọ̀ kò wúlò fúnra ẹ̀ dípò kó fẹ́ wúlò fún yín ó ti kú. So báwọn ọmọ ṣe ń dàgbà sí, they will understand the way you said it.
Ìyẹn dá torí nǹkan tó tún àǹfààní.
Ẹ
okay, ma.
Bookilicious, ma.
Yes, ma.
When you say join, maybe I didn't really catch the gist. But what I'm saying is that anytime I saw anytime I'm on you from other don't be me money that I don't have parents. I'm not going into details. I don't have parents to be anything. Maybe I disown them, maybe they're literally dead. They get it, but but I'm not telling you but by myself, it's often paper by a good dead. No opinion tell you because okay.
Yeah. Sarcasm, yeah.
Sarcastically, that's another different ball game entirely.
Yeah.
I really know that most of them won't understand sarcasm. So I guess, but anyway, you know what? But don't let us discuss that. That one is dead and gone. The story is dead and gone. It's different from your dad. It's really bad.
Only a lot of disadvantages. Also risky because you know money. Ben.
You have family. I don't have family. I don't have family to be anything.
Ben.
I don't have family to be. We are not in good terms. We are not, alive, or they are somewhere. They are in the prison. I don't have family to be anything. But I'm not suffering. Yes, you could have. I just buy no for do buy not. Oh my, I think I do one day, and it's so cool. And it's so sorry.
Àwọn ọmọ yẹn tiẹ̀ máa hate Olúwa ni.
At the end of the day, you want to man for you, and it's also you know man for you for good.
Ẹ ṣeun, thank you. Ben. In fact, láyé tá tiẹ̀ wá yìí tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn lè báyàn kan pàdé anywhere. Bàbá tó àti lọ́wọ́ bàbá tó pé wọ́n ti end up pẹ̀lú ọmọ tó ń filẹ̀ gan tó ń dàmọ̀. Because wọn ò dàmọ̀ bàbá ìyá dẹ̀ sọ pé ọmọ ti kú sọ́mọ gan tẹ̀lé ẹ̀fà rò kó lè bàrú bàbá yẹn pàdé. Tẹ́ pé ó ṣe end up láti tún bá bàbá pàdé tí bàbá tún gbé jáde gẹ́gẹ́ bí kinní gan.
Àti pé tó ojú bá tẹ̀ ń ṣe pé ẹ má bínú máa ó yẹ ká fi mọ̀ pé irú wọ́n jẹ́ bàbá ló abuse you. If you don't spell the situation out, you can still reoccur. Because I just think tí mò ń sọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tó. Ẹ̀yà ọ̀rọ̀ pé àpò yẹ kó mọ̀. Àti sometimes ó yẹ kó mọ̀. Ó yẹ kó mọ̀ ìpè wọ́n ti bàtún kan tẹ́ni yẹn ṣe rè ta fi sọ pé àìsàn ṣètà ara wa from that person. Ẹ̀ka ti náà ẹ̀ lọ ìmìtọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà a máa ń fi ìgbà míì a máa ń fi bó ṣe ń ṣe wá fi hùwà. Ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká burú kàn wá. Ìgbà míì a máa fi bó ṣe ṣe wá fi hùwà ńgbà míì. But tí ara bá ti wálẹ̀, whatever tí èèyàn ti ṣe nígbà tí ara ń gbóná, tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe, kéèyàn try láti correct it because bá ṣe sọ àwọn ọmọ yóò ń ṣe tí wọ́n dàgbà. Tó bá get to know pé bàbá yẹn wà níbì kan àbí ìyá yẹn wà níbì kan, wọ́n máa tún hate ìyá tó dúró tó jẹ́ ìyá náà ni wọ́n láti rí nínú múfì tàwọn yẹn. Now mo wá fẹ́ béèrè ìbéèrè míì nítorí pé a ti fẹ́ lo wákàtí méjì báyìí kó tó di pé a lè ṣàbàlá kí ni kì í ṣe ká lè kúrò lórí ètò yìí. Ìbéèrè tèmi wá fẹ́ béèrè ni wípé òbí tó dúró ti ọmọ tó jìyà tó jẹ ìṣẹ́ wẹ́dà ní ìyá ni àbí bàbá tí bàbá ti lọ àbí tí ìyá ti lọ pé òun nìkan dání kan jẹ́ gbogbo ìyá yẹn. How much should they hold on to that anger and grudge? And okay, let's first of all answer that question because ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ bitterness yẹn wọn kì í get over it. Wọ́n máa bínú yẹn so débi tó jẹ́ wípé even tí ó bá ti jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti wò pé you know what, at the end of the day bàbá wa kí la fẹ́ ṣe, ìyá yẹn máa ní kò ṣojú ẹ̀mí òun ló máa ti jẹ́ bàbá yín gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe wò nínú kí ni àwọn kan ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì dẹ̀rẹ̀ bàbá yẹn máa ní èmi ò mọ̀ ya yín mi ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀. How long ni tí àwọn ọmọ bá ti sọ pé okay nǹkan tí ìyá wa ṣe kù díẹ̀ káàtó, nǹkan tí bàbá wa ṣe ò dá lóòótọ́, àmọ́ àwa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ a lè yan ìyá mi, a lè yan bàbá mi, a fẹ́ dáríjì, a fẹ́ tẹ̀lé, a fẹ́ move on, a fẹ́ gbà láyè láti máa ṣe ìwọ̀nba tó bá lè ṣe níwọ̀nba tó kù díẹ̀ nínú ayé wa yìí. Ṣé ó yẹ kí òbí kankan àbí ẹ̀ṣọ́ lè tó dúró tó jẹ́ ìyá yẹn, ṣé ó yẹ kó sì máa ránṣọ pé láyé mi ò ní gbà, kò lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, kò lè súnmọ́ yín, ṣé ó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀? Because a lot of people are going through that as well. They find it very difficult to let go of whatever has happened. You know, if you want to say something to this one, please, you can unmute yourself. Is it supposed to be like that? And you know, how long should you hold on to that grudge?
It's always funny,
Yes,
when I watch videos of weddings. Now, sometimes you can see
body language.
Àti bàbá yẹn, they're not getting on. Wọn ò ní jọ jókòó. Ìkan jókòó sí máìlì mẹ́wàá. Wọ́n lè jọ wọṣẹ́ kan náà, but wọn ò ní jókòó tí ẹgbẹ́ ẹ ti mọ̀ pé problem ti wà ní family yẹn. You can see it. Wọ́n jọ sọ̀rọ̀. Ìyá kan, bàbá ìyàwó á wọlé tiẹ̀. Ìyá ìyàwó á wọlé tiẹ̀. Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé problem wà ní family. And that is what happens because ọmọ tó wà láàárín wọn ó fẹ́ kí ìyá ẹ̀ wà ńbẹ̀, ó fẹ́ kí bàbá ẹ̀ wà ńbẹ̀, ìyá ẹ̀ wà láyé, bàbá ẹ̀ wà láyé. Tí nǹkan tó bá wà láàárín wọn tí ò bá ń ṣe a serious criminal kìíní, ó fẹ́ kí ìyá ẹ̀ wà ńbẹ̀, ó fẹ́ kí bàbá ẹ̀ wà ńbẹ̀, á máa wà ńbẹ̀ náà ni. Wọ́n lè má bára wọn sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n lè má tiẹ̀ agree, tá má tiẹ̀ pàdé ra wọn. Tó wájú, you might just oníkálukú kó máa ṣègbésí ayé ẹ̀. But nítorí pé ọmọ fẹ́ kí ìyá àwọn àti bàbá àwọn are present in their life. But like I said, except tó bá yẹ pé bóyá ó ti ṣe nǹkan kan fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn.
It's a criminal offense then.
Yeah, because sometimes they do these things. It's the devil. It's the devil. Forgive me. It's like, which devil? It's like what you did was very egregious. Why do you expect no. Sometimes you have to be held responsible. Okay, but I'm not gonna have a personal relationship with you anymore. Yes, Papa or Mommy, I've been on but personal relationship with each other, and that's just it. You can talk to your children, but I'm not going to be involved. So,
thank you.
Yellow man, just
you.
Just sometimes it just can't be. It can't be measured. It can't be stopped. You can never forgive the person.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. I mean, like you said, once the children are of age, they're old enough to make decisions on their own. Allow them to make up and don't hide anything from them. As personally, I believe that you shouldn't hide anything from them. Let them know what happened. If you cannot tell them from when they're quite young, once they are of age, give them the understanding of what has been happening and exactly. Don't add to it. Don't remove from it. Don't lie. Just to I want be my feed ọmọ máa feed àwọn ẹ̀ ní nǹkan tí ò dá débi tó yẹ pé táwọn ẹ̀ bá dé ní bàbá wọn ò fẹ́ mọ̀ and it's not true ìyẹn ò dá ẹ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn mọ bó ṣe ń lọ ìwà báyìí bàbá yín hù táwọn ẹ̀ bá ti gbọ́n tó láti mọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ now if it is not up to them tí wọ́n bá decide wípé bàbá yẹn gangan jì ní bàbá àwọn kò síbi táwọn fẹ́ ti sí àbí ìyá yẹn gangan ní ìyá àwọn kò síbi táwọn fẹ́ ti sí it's up to them. Don't stop them from láyé kò ṣojú ẹ̀mí mi lílọ́ba olórí burúkú kò sí níbẹ̀ nígbà tí mò ń dá yín tọ́ kò ṣe àbí bàbá náà kíní kan. Let those children make their decision. Bàbá yẹn will always show his true color anyways, but obviously if you know it's going to harm them, if you know he's a dangerous person or she's a dangerous person or is most likely to expose them to something dangerous, you can protect your children, but give them the chance to decide on what they want to do. It's always good like that. Not every time. Never matter for money. Hate it. Now let's talk about the reasons why parents do that. Parents that suffered to raise the children all by themselves. Let's talk about the reason why they get really bitter. They don't want anything. They don't want the children to have anything to do with that man or that woman. You know, apart from okay, you were not there when I was doing it all alone. You were not, you didn't contribute to it. You were nowhere to be found when I needed your support. You were not there and blah blah blah. We cannot rule that out, and that can be very painful, for real. But now let's talk about other things. Mi ò fẹ́ rí ẹ pẹ̀lú bàbá yín, mi ò fẹ́ rí ẹ pẹ̀lú ìyá yín, olórí dáadáa ni, ó ti ya wèrè, ó ti lọ, ó ti ṣe kíníkan kíníkan. Kí làwọn nǹkan tó tún máa ń fà tí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fi máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀? We can unmute ourselves, and if we don't, I'm going to keep talking because I don't want this to go blank.
I think sometimes sorry to bad you.
It's okay, ma'am.
I think sometimes some women will think about the behavior of, or men will think about the behavior of the other party. For example, if they think, if this child gets close to either the mom or the dad or the absent parents, or they come back and they get close to them, the kind of effects they would have
bad
on
influence.
the child. Bad influence. For example, the dad might be, or the mom might be someone that is able to brainwash a child easily, talk to them in a sort of manner that maybe their mom has never spoken to them. And once maybe, you know, obviously gets involved, things start changing. They will start saying it. They expose certain things. That's one. Also, maybe there are certain characters that the other party do not want the child to see or to experience from the other parent. For example,
yeah, come on, Shagbo.
You know, something like
come on, Fagbana, come on, shit. You know, I will come and go after no skates.
Exactly. So for fathers that have left children and they've never been in their life, and you just come back one day, what does the child know? How does the child know to treat a woman? What does the boy know? What does the girl know? They don't know anything. All they know is their dad is not there. My mom is always the one doing it. She's the mom, she's the dad, or their dad is the mom, he's the teacher, he's the the all-rounder. The child doesn't know anything. So someone like me will be scared to let my child go next to that person and say, nǹkan tó máa ring létí ẹ̀ ni wípé mama yín ó ṣe báyìí mọ́mí yín you know, it's an experience that I've had. And it's not just in one place. I've seen it in different places. Just like I say, it's one thing for me. I usually say, these people for example, men, I would say, men, it's like they all have the same manual. They all read from the same manual. Likewise, women.
What's that group?
Exactly. So you think, this person is doing this, and you go to another person, exactly the same thing, just in another species, or another way they're doing it. So maybe that's it.
I understand. That's a very good point. A very, very valid point. You may purposely say that you don't want your child. You may purposely don't want your child near that person at all, for good reasons. For example, if the person has bad habits, maybe it's a drug addict, or is someone that is pardon my language, or someone that is careless in so many ways, building our habits bolonga, so they become more call low, so you only keep completely away from that person. Then I won't be too much and this say because I'm tell you something Jack Eloba Baba away. So thank you for that very relevant point. Now I want to say another thing that can make the present parents not to allow their children near or to insist or to get really, really, really bitter. Planning me only bass and lost like the movie we watched. Me only and lost enemy send me only back sumo. It could be because while you are raising those children and the man or the woman is not there, you did not pay attention to yourself at all. You invested everything in you, in those children. You didn't pay attention to yourself. You did so much for the children that you forgot yourself. Bitterness against I'm saying this to parents that might be going through this, whether you're a mother or a boy. Don't forget yourself while you're raising these children. Even if you're on your own, always remember time for yourself. Always take time out to look after yourself. Always invest in yourself. Always try to develop yourself. There's this thing, I think it was what's her name? Something Bankole, that girl. She was one that did this movie. She invested every single thing. Her strength, her money, her time, her prestige, her everything. Look what's in the fall back on. Now let's forget that one parent is absent and one parent is not absent. At one point, kò sí bó ṣe lè rí ó máa dé stage kan tí àwọn ọmọ gan máa tójú bọ́, tó máa fẹ́ lọ, tó máa fẹ́ dá wà. You remember that, always remember that. Bàbá wọn wà ń bẹ̀ kò sí bàbá wọn bẹ̀ tó bá yá àwọn náà máa fẹ́ lọ. Tó bá lọ, what will remain of you? What have you done to yourself? What will you fall back on? What will you remember yourself for? I only remember myself for being abiyamọ o, láàárọ̀ lọ́sàn-án lálẹ́ o, mọ́mí abiyamọ o, mo kàn ń kọ́ ọmọ kiri, mo kàn ń gbọ́ ọmọ kiri ni. It's okay to do that. But while you are doing that, develop yourself, do short courses if you cannot afford to go to uni, improve on your skill, do what you love to do. Even if you cannot do it to the fullest because of those children, obviously, do the little that you can. Also, spend time. Go out by yourself, take yourself out. Then I want me, one tomo. See ẹlòmíì bá dé tó lóun ní interest nínú wọn máa ní láyé o ọmọ mi ni. If that is what you want to do, you should be ready to do that, as in do that. You don't do it to a point where àwọn ọmọ yẹn bá ti wọ́n ti wá lẹ̀ wọ́n á máa blackmail àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ yìí mo dẹ̀ jẹ̀yà lórí yìí. Now you are married, you now start taking that pain on their own marriages, and you also become very horrible mother or father at the end of the day. Tèmi ni wípé téèyàn bá ń tọ́ ọmọ tó ń ṣaragírí tó ń ṣe abiyamọ tí kò sí ìyá ń bẹ̀ bí ìyá ló fi bàbá lẹ̀ tó dánìkan tọ́mọ àbí bàbá ló fi ìyá lẹ̀ tó dánìkan tọ́mọ. Also tọ́ ara ẹ o, ìwọ náà tọ́jú ara ẹ, ìwọ náà ṣe tó bá kó mẹ́wàá fáwọn ọmọ ìwọ náà mú méjì jẹ, tó bá ra aṣọ mẹ́wàá fáwọn ọmọ ìwọ náà wọ kan sọ́rùn, because ó máa di bitterness á di hatred, wàá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí blackmail àwọn ọmọ yẹn máa padà hate tó ń tọ̀ wọn ni. They will hate their mother or their father. They will say, kí ló ń ṣe mọ́mì gan, èwo tí ẹ̀ wá ní àṣekà máa wá ṣe life títí wa ni. I don't know if I'm wrong in that. If anybody has something to say again of what the implications of people that raise children alone and they refuse to do everything on their own, the reason why they become really, really bitter, that they need to work on. If anybody has anything to say, please unmute yourself. If you are joining us for the first time, feel free to contribute to this. We're talking about parents that raise children alone, whether the father or the mother. You raise your children all by yourself. And then as the children are growing older, you become very bitter because they suddenly realize that they have another parent somewhere. Maybe they discover where their father is, they discover where their mother is, and they decide to go and and you become really bitter. Kí ló máa ń fà? Nǹkan tó máa ń fà pọ̀. Ìtọ́jú náà ni wípé while you are taking care of those children, you abandon yourself. Do not abandon yourself. Give yourself time. Yeah. So I'm just going to read through the thing that I wrote down here to round off this segment. It's been an amazing time. We started this show since 6 o'clock. It's over 2 hours. And we've been talking about all different things. The main topic is about when one parent is absent and it leaves the other one to raise children all by themselves. Kí làwọn nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀? We've talked about who is an absentee parent. Absentee parent could be somebody that is always there. Kò kúrò lé, kò jáde ilé, daddy wà lé all the time. Mommy wà lé all the time. But it's only the other person that is taking care of those children. Kò lọ anywhere. It's just emotionally absent. Eléyìí, ẹ lọ bá ìyá yín, tọ̀hún, go out to your father. Bàbá yín ní kẹ́ lọ bá. You don't take care of nothing. You don't contribute anything. Even some people are giving money. But they're not there for the children emotionally. They're not there for the children. They don't support the children. Tọ́mọ bá ní homework, ẹ lọ bá ìyá yín. Tọ́mọ bá ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ lọ bá ìyá yín. Kò mọ school ọmọ, kò mọ teacher, kò mọ class tó wà, kò mọ birthday àwọn ọmọ, but he's in the house, he's providing. Tọ́mọ bá nílé àní ẹ jọ̀ọ́, I'm working, you people should know, if I don't go to work, you people will suffer. It's good to work, but remember to look after your children. Be part of their lives. Know their teacher. Be part of their upbringing. That's why a lot of men are so angry now. A lot of men, it's common in men more than women. They are so angry. They said, àwọn obìnrin, instead of fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀pá wọn làwọn sanwó lé, àwọn làwọn sanwó everything. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá rò bẹ́ẹ̀ báyà àwọn ẹnìkan ló ń ṣe. Why you are paying for bills? Why you are clearing the bills? Also be present in your children's life. Don't abandon your children emotionally. It's very important. Then we talk about those who are absent due to circumstance. Bóyá iṣẹ́ gbé wọn lọ abroad, wọn bójú ẹ̀yìn, wọn pélé wọn ṣe nǹkan kan. Or they even find themselves somewhere. You can always be part of your children's life one way or the other. Bójẹ́ mama rán yàn sí ni, bójẹ́ mama phone ni, bójẹ́ mama make sure pé òun pè wọ́n regularly ni, is so important. There's some that are deliberately careless. They can't be bothered. They are carefree. Whoa. Those ones are also there. Àwọn tó ní bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run náà wà ńbẹ̀. Then we have some that are very, very abusive to the point that the parents say, you know what, I would rather be on my own than be with this person. It could be in any form. But the most important thing is parents, Let's try as much as possible to be part of our children's life. And when we say being part of their lives, we're not talking about just paying their school fees or just, appearing once in a while. Let us be part of everything they are doing. Let our children feel comfortable talking to us. Let them know. Co-parenting. The baby is only 4 or 5 years old. She said she's not going to allow her to go to her father again. I said, why? She said, because the man feels or something like that. You're dangerous. So because of that, she stopped the man from seeing the child. And this man is going about telling everybody, she's depriving him of seeing his daughter. But you're leaving this child by himself. It's dangerous. God forbid. So stuff like that. Then we say when people leave for maybe circumstances too tough, you left. Maybe you happen to go abroad, you want to go. How long is too long? I love family. I'll be for 20 years. That is too much. Let us learn to come back on time. Even if it's a good situation and circumstance, come back on times. Then when you eventually return, how do you commit? You just turn up and be like, is that how you just turn up? You're just showing to people who you are. If you want to turn up after years, let us assume whatever you cannot just come in anyhow. Send people ahead of time. When you're to moju baba yen before before you bring your ugly face. Don't just turn up. It's not fair. And expect them to welcome you. You guys should welcome. No, they can't just welcome you. Give them time. And also, you cannot dictate to them how long you want them to react for. It's none of your business. They can react for as long as they possible until they are ready. Allow them to take their time until they are ready. God help us so. Also, we said the reconciliation. Eventually, when the reconciliation happened, we're talking to the children as well. Some children get so carried away. Automatically, the new parent, daddy, what's today? Now we have our daddy. Hey, I got to go to low. I'm going to go to teach you while I live on Lori. I because the other way, yeah, it's what do to what low, a walk back, Baba to John J. A part that is just a Mugari. It's not supposed to be like that. Especially when you are now of age. Use your common sense, but they fine. But don't make the other party that has been there for you for years, don't make them feel abandoned. That's another thing that we talked about. Then we also talk about the importance of ensuring that this thing does not even happen in the first place. The importance of ensuring that it doesn't happen in the first place. Mama Bankers said it. She said something to us that is very important, which I'm going to hold on to tonight, and I'm going to round up on this point. Now, a lot of homes are now scattered. There's so many divorces, there's so many separations. About that, we have so many of them. Why? Because nowadays people go into marriage just for the wedding. But they don't go to the marriage with understanding of what marriage is all about. Marriage is deep. Marriage is deeper than the reception or the after party, the umble. Marriage is deeper than, I'm gonna marry a Nigerian. You're gonna wear gele to my wedding. Marriage is deeper than having destination weddings. Marriage is deeper than having that Ashwebi girls, 1,100 Ashwebi girls. Marriage is deeper than count your whatever before you go into it. Look before you leave. Be careful. Be sure that you're ready. Extremely ready. Marriage comes with a lot of responsibilities. Marriage comes with a lot of, And then also, we mentioned that please, ready to bati ready. Because one of the reasons why there's a lot of children that are abandoned nowadays, because one man will just say, for you to be ready. Excuse me? Can you say what you will protect her? You should have protected yourself. Can you talk to protect her? Everybody should protect themselves. You will bring to my quote, see trust or create, discuss, finalize or more. Don't go and get belly because I want to sign away. With this ring I wear, the go come on. Let alone what to color allow anybody. Element that bato to bat le domoto no wahala. ọkùnrin kankan kó má dáṣà pé ìtì ready. Don't dáṣà yẹn o. If you're not ready, you can also protect yourself as a man from giving anybody belle. Ó possible ọkùnrin lè protect ara ẹ̀. Obìnrin kankan ló ní láti máa lo contraceptives. We've talked about so many things this evening. It's deep. And don't let us forget, finally, do not let us forget that where two elephants fight, it is always the grass that suffers. Many children are broken. Many adults are broken because of the relationship between their parents. A lot of children that are now adults are still dealing with traumas of the fact that daddy left us, mommy left us, we grew up by ourselves. Suddenly, a baby becomes the mother of the house because the mother had left. You know, a lot of adults are broken. People are dealing with traumas from the past. People are dealing with traumas from broken marriages, from broken relationships. And we've said it also tonight. Whatever happened between both of you parents, please settle your differences without allowing it to affect the children. Please, there's so many broken people out there, so many pained. I was on the internet, I saw a young lady of about 35 years old. She was going on and on about mommy is a liar, daddy is bloody stupid. I would never call them my parents because they had the most nasty marriage. They were pretending at one point. She was going on and on. That person is definitely broken. Tabada anybody, if you're there, you're watching me, you have kids outside, whether you're a mother or a father, that you have abandoned for whatever reason. Àsìkò rèé o, olórin yẹn ní ayé ṣì wà láti tọ́mọlúwàbí ẹ ṣe. The earlier, the better. We can look for means of getting it done. You know your circumstance, I don't know. It's not too late to be part of your children's life, even if they're adults now. It's not too late. You just have to have a way of finding your way back into their lives. Do it with common sense. Do it with a lot of caution. And we pray and hope that all goes well. Thank you so much, everybody. A fantastic episode. If you can still hear me, can we see some? Let me see them. It's gone quiet. I can see there are people online. Let me see them. Thank you. Okay, I just want to be sure that we are all here and we enjoy this particular episode. I personally enjoy this episode and I've also been enlightened more. Every time I come here, like I said to you, I increase my wealth of knowledge. I write stuff down. People have said stuff today that I never thought about in my life. Almost people are big money and big go. Nobody's an island when it comes to knowledge. Thank you so much for those that are called in, those that have contributed, those that have said one thing or the other. I have learned a lot. And obviously, I am now better informed than I was before I started this particular episode. So thank you so much, everybody. So quickly, we're going to go to Abala Kinikinshi. For those of us that are new on this show, when we finish our main topic, we always go to a segment that says Abala Kinikinshi, meaning what would you have done or what would you have me do if you find yourself in this situation. And that is exactly what I am going to quickly be going on tonight. I'm gonna, if I have the time, I'll do two. If I don't have time, I will only read this particular one. I'm talking about one situation where a woman got married to another man as a single mom. She had 2 children already, and then she married this particular man. And then when she married the man, they have 3 children together, making 5 children altogether. All the children were living with them. But at some point, the man decided that, you know what, the wahala in this country, they were back in my home country. They said they want to relocate. And then the man now decided to do the process, and he only did it for his 3 children, his wife, and himself. Whatever you want to do with them, I don't know. I cannot afford to do all 5 of them. Is it that you let us go, me and you and the 3 children don't need to be for me, or I don't know, whatever you want to do, or you stay back, stay with your children, let me and my 3 children go. Advice. What will you have that woman do? Where is Bukilisho that's always looking for Abala? She has disappeared. The person that is asking for Abala, Pebbles, what will you have that woman do? Someone said he's wicked. MC Ambassador. He said he's wicked. Really? How? How is he wicked? Show wicked ni. Okay, èèyàn kí ni kẹ́ni ẹ ṣe? Did you hear the abala do? Kemo sick ti lọ ni. Did you hear the abala? What would you have that woman do? What would kí ni kó bring yẹn ṣe? Somebody said it's wicked. Well, is wicked? Well, she's wicked. I don't know. Okay, what would you have that woman do? If you are in that woman's shoe, what would you do? Advice obìnrin yẹn. Àwọn ọmọ méjì ti bí. Kí ni kó ṣe pẹ̀lú wọn? What should she do? Oh yeah, tó bá ti den tó máa dáhùn, a máa close abala, a máa close gbogbo chapter, a máa close gbogbo page o. Yeah, what will you have that woman do? Oh yeah, advice, pure heart, where are thou? Somebody said it's wicked. Well, wicked or no wicked, you know what to do, I don't know. I just don't know how to advise that kind of person. And that's why we brought the abala on board. Ma.
Sherry situation tó wà nílẹ̀. Tí ọkùnrin yẹn bá fẹ́ ṣe dáadáa. Tó bá káwọn ọmọ mẹ́ta lọ tán. Ó bá yàwó ẹ̀ discuss pé bóyá tá bá dọ̀hùn. Tá bá tún ṣiṣẹ́ owó. A lè send fáwọn ọmọ méjì tó kù.
Nǹkan tó sọ náà nìyẹn.
Easy way nìyẹn.
Nǹkan tó sọ náà nìyẹn.
Ẹ̀kọ́ lágbára àti kó àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta lọ.
Àwọn márààrún.
Àtẹ̀gò. Márààrún rádà. Kò lágbára márààrún àtẹ̀gò. Ló ṣe rò pé òkè káwọn tòun wọn ní tí iná bá wú.
Jó ni jó mọ ẹni tara ẹni la máa kọ́kọ́ yàn o.
So wọ́n kọ́ yan títí tọmọ ẹ̀. So tó bá sì ní promise pé àwọn sì máa kọ́ àwọn méjì kò lè parẹ́ because ó lè jẹ́ gbogbo owó tó ti ní ló ti exhaust lórí àwọn ọmọ mẹ́ta pẹ̀lú ìyàwó àtò àwọn márùn-ún tuntun wá fi méjì sí kó jẹ́ méjì.
Okay, thank you so much, ma. Àmì Ọlọ́run, ẹ ṣeun ma o. Ambassador Boni, wọ́n tún gbọ́rọ̀ lọ yìí kẹ̀. Kemosik said she didn't hear. A woman that had two children before she married a man, she married as a single mother, married a single man. Ó wá bímọ mẹ́ta fún single man yẹn. Ọmọ ẹ̀ wá jẹ́ márùn. So ìgbà tó yá, máa yẹn sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ relocate. So ó ṣe process traveling fún òun ọmọ ẹ̀ mẹ́ta tóbìnrin yẹn bí fún àtòbìnrin yẹn nìkan. So obìnrin wa ní kí ni kóun ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ òun méjì tó kù ó ní òun ò mọ bóyá fẹ́ ṣe but àwọn tóun lè afford nìyẹn. So kí ni kóbìnrin yẹn ṣe òun là ń sọ. So pure heart sọ pé kó sọ fóbìnrin yẹn pé kó sì lọ kọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n lọ títí tó bá ti padà sọ́hun tó bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ owó wọ́n á padà invite àwọn ọmọ yẹn but still àmọ́ bí obìnrin yẹn tiẹ̀ níbi tí àmọ́ bí obìnrin yẹn níbi tó ti lè tó lè kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn sí. She didn't say whether she even have somewhere to keep the job. Tó àwọn yẹn ń gbé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Kí ni kóbìnrin yẹn ṣe? Ó yá. Kí ni kóbìnrin yẹn ṣe? Kemi Success, God bless you, ma. Welcome on board. Please, you can talk. You can say something. Kemi stick in it, that's not nice. Kemi Success, can you hear me? What I come on party gba wọn wọlé. Hello. Ẹ ti wọlé o. You are on, ma. Can you unmute yourself? I think I accidentally muted her. Okay, let me unmute. Come on, Jackie. Please turn on your mic. Kemi Success. Please turn your mic on. Going you after your teba unmute her. Okay, she said she's working. Okay, no problem. Okay, so basically, this means he didn't accept the children as his. How long will he afford our márààrún? He can only afford the wife and 3 children. Kó tó sọ nìyẹn. Okay, thank you, Kemi, for success. Thank you. Okay, wọ́n làwọn ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. So basically, nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. So what would you obìnrin yẹn sọ pé òun ò lè fa ọmọ òun sílẹ̀. Ọkùnrin yẹn sọ fún pé okay, if you cannot leave your children, you can stay with them. You can stay with them. But then there are 3 other children from the man. So what should she's just I don't know. She's just so confused as to what to do. You know, this is all the thing about that you are saying about I don't know. I just don't know. When I heard that story, it brought some komilominu about my maso. Èèyàn lè máa sọ pé ọkùnrin yẹn ò gbà àwọn ọmọ yẹn. What if tí kò bá lè afford jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ? Because according to him, he said he cannot afford more than that. That's what he can afford for now. So what do you do? Ambassador ní pé kó sì tún lọ ṣe DNA fún àwọn mẹ́ta tó How will she go and be doing DNA again? Yeah. If somebody said I should come again, okay, I will say it quickly. A man married a single mother that has 2 children, but he himself is single. Kò tí bímọ rí, kò tí fẹ́yàwó ló wá fẹ́ single mother tó bímọ méjì. So after that, after some time obìnrin yẹn bímọ mẹ́ta fún àwọn ọmọ woman yẹn jẹ́ márùn àwọn títẹ̀ jẹ́ mẹ́ta. So they now decided to process traveling to go out to travel out. The man now processed for the 3 children tóbìnrin yẹn bí fún àti òun àti ìyàwó. Ó wá sọ pé òun ò lè afford àwọn méjì tó kù. So kí ni kóbìnrin yẹn ṣe kó fẹ́ àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ sílẹ̀ sí Naija ni. And according to her, lóhùn níbi tó ń fẹ́ kó àwọn ọmọ òun sí, òun náà ti jọ ń gbé ni, wọ́n ti jọ ń ṣe gbé láti jọjọ́ ẹ̀. So Kemi for success, that's the story. So people are saying the man is wicked, but the man said he cannot afford it. Kò ṣe pé kó òun ò fẹ́ ṣe fún òun ò lè afford it. Táwọn ọmọ nìkan lòun lè afford. Why not do 2 and 1 of his? Ta ló máa èwo náà máa filẹ̀? Wahala. Someone said the 2 children will not forget that. They won't forget to, obviously. They won't forget. It's a very, I don't even know, it's a very dicey situation. She's now saying, the man is now saying, if the woman does not agree, he will take his 3 children, and then she can stay back. She can stay back and take care of her 2 children until he's able to bring all of them over. But the woman is like, how about the for and all of that. Kemi for success said the woman should struggle and pay for the other 2 if the husband cannot afford it for now. Kò lè afford, no lè afford there, no ni. Struggle no easy to owó kékeré mà kọ́. She can't afford it, no ni. The man was now saying shebi they have father that you have not seen in their life since you married their mother. The woman should pay for the 2 at all costs. Bolo ti fẹ́ rí kò sí náà ni lọ́rọ̀ ṣe dórí internet. Kò lè afford there, no ni. Lọ́rọ̀ ṣe dórí internet. Tó bá lè afford ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan ni Debbie. The man is wicked. Everybody kept on saying the man is wicked. Really? Oh. Okay, he obviously doesn't like the child. There's 2 children actually. I don't know. I'm not sure if to say that. I am not sure. It's a bit tricky because I don't even know how to feel. It's a very tricky. Anyways, that's the situation of things. I don't even know what advice to give that kind of woman. I don't know how you leave 2 of your children and take either way, whether she follow the man or she marry back commit moral advice she needs to look for it because the man is doing it on purpose. Of course the man is doing it on purpose, we know. But she is okay more sha. Only mash on purpose. Only mo contact by can you me more. Don't let me say I know. Only mash on purpose. Nobody knows. The man is sincerely saying he will afford me. Okay, tó bá jẹ́ pé o fẹ́ dúró táwọn ọmọ méjì, èmi àtàwọn mẹ́ta ilé máa lọ. Tó bá ti yá, tá bá ti hustle, a máa padà wá mú wọn. You know. So, I don't know. I can't really tell. Okay, let me do the last abala so that we can close. The last abala kini kinse is about a woman that couldn't get pregnant. They've done everything, she couldn't get pregnant. And the doctor had said that, look, it is well local. So woman, she couldn't get pregnant. They've done everything, and the doctor says she can't get pregnant. She can't carry pregnancy to term. They now said, well, her eggs are good. Only produce more, but she was not looking for somebody to do surrogacy for her. She didn't find. Her mother now offered to do the surrogacy for her. Will offer that surrogacy for me with her egg and her husband's sperm. Anyways, the woman now got pregnant. The mother got pregnant and was keeping the pregnancy. Towards the end, complications happened, and they admitted the woman in the hospital. That is the grandma. And then at the end of the day, unfortunately, she also lost her life in the process of trying to help her daughter have a baby. Now the problem is the father, the baba of the woman that wanted the child, case. I'm not sure if you get that. If you get the picture of what I've just said now, let me know. Do you get the picture? What would the woman do? Her dad is now pulling wahala with her, saying Opa Yawo, which is her own mother. That's her father. What would that woman do? Did you hear? Okay, thank you, Kemusik. I want to round up on this one. What would the woman do? Kí ló máa ṣe? Irú obìnrin yẹn kí ni kó ṣe? Bàbá yẹn wá ń bàjà. Bàbá yẹn fẹ́ bá fa case pé ó pàyàwó òun. Things are happening, This story I've just narrated is not kò ṣe nǹkan tí èèyàn fọ́ọ̀mù. It happened for real, Ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. Yes, it's her daughter. She helped her daughter to carry her surrogate. She tried to be her daughter's surrogate. Yeah. I don't know whether the Baba gave consent or not. I don't know. But so ṣá bọ́mọ ẹ̀ gbé oyún ṣá. So irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kí ni kọ́mọ yẹn ṣe? She needs to beg her dad, and if kó fowó dín wọn lẹ́nu. It's not even we are not even sure that they are not rich. The Baba himself is rich. Baba lówó. Owó kọ́ ni problem Baba. And there's a form to complete in case of any complications, of course. Baba yẹn lówó, Baba yẹn ò ní problem owó. So owó wo ló fẹ́ fi di lẹ́nu? Baba yẹn kò fẹ́ bá fa case ni. Double jeopardy ni. But in the first place, will you do that? Will you do that as a person? Will you, God forbid, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rógun ìdádúró? Is it okay for a mother to help her child to do surrogacy for her child? She should just apologize to her father. She has been apologizing. Baba ògbà náà ni. Get him a new wife instead. Àtọ̀. Bóyá ìyá jẹ́ kí bàbá panu mọ́. Kó lọ wá sisi kékeré kan fún bàbá. Sisi pẹlẹbẹ. Maybe she find a sisi pẹlẹbẹ for bàbá. Maybe òótọ́ dẹ̀ ni o. Maybe that will help. Get him a new wife instead. But that's a risk. Apart from the risk, I don't know how old. Nowadays, àwọn èèyàn bímọ ẹlòmíì ti bímọ at the age of 20. Tó yẹ pé by the time tó pé 40 or 45, ó ti di grandma tí ọmọ tiẹ̀ náà ti dàgbà láti bímọ. Mi mọ age ìyá yẹn. Mi ò ṣọ́pọ̀ arúgbó ni. I think it's also maybe somebody like our age, tó ti tètè bímọ and all of that. So I don't know the age of that woman. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the age. But the lady is about 24, 25. So bóyá àwọn ìyá tó ti bímọ at the age of 20 any. So maybe the woman will be about 45 or around 50 or thereabout. So tèmi I don't see any. I don't anirogun ìdádúró ṣá. God forbid that we find ourselves in that situation. The fact that it's given God forbid, my son-in-law's sperm that they will put in my daughter's egg and I will carry. I don't think I will be able to do it. I will look for surrogates outside. They should have looked for somebody outside. I'm not saying anybody should die. Complication can happen to anybody. It can happen to somebody young or somebody old. I don't even like the whole idea of, I don't think so. Things are happening. So, I don't know. In fact, when I heard that story, ó ṣe mí bá kan pé yé. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ bára wa ní situation tí ò dáa o. Hey, kéèyàn fi inú gbé oyún fún ọmọ. I don't know. It's a very sensitive one. I don't want to say something that somebody somewhere out there will be hurt. But I'm not sure I will be able to do that, Sha. Kéèyàn wá surrogate ní síta. I think, but complication can happen to anybody. It's not as if we are praying that anybody should die in our stead. But ó rí bákan. Bàbá yẹn refuse láti forgive. Bàbá yẹn refuse láti let go. Bàbá yẹn kọ̀ pé àníṣe, I will never forgive you. You killed my wife and all of that. Unfortunately, the girl has done everything, and the man is even threatening to take the daughter to court. So tough. Ó máa ń wù ní ká jẹran pẹ́ lẹ́nu o. Ṣùgbọ́n bí mo ṣe máa sọ fún wa ní ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ wípé òun faná fún báyìí, òun náà ni kì í gbà fún wa. Tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Yorùbá náà ni wọ́n sọ, tí wọ́n lọ tí wọ́n bọ̀ tí wọ́n ní kì í dùn kó pọ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kì í pọ̀ kó dùn. Ṣókí báyìí òun lọ́bẹ̀ oge. A ò ní rí jù báyìí lọ lórí ètò lénìí. Ètò wa, ètò yín, ètò kan náà tí gbogbo wa ń pè ní ètò ìgbéyàwó. Let's talk traditional wedding with Meet the Royals. Wọ́n gbàdúrà lénìí wípé lílọ ni mo tuntun ti ń lọ yìí, èmi Olúwabùnmi aya Òṣìbẹ̀rù. Gbàdúrà pé lílọ ni mo ń lọ yìí, mi ò ní bá wọn là lọ dé. ogun ó lọ kò dé kò ní bá mi, ogun ó dé kò bá wọn kò ní jẹ́ ti tẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí lórí ètò yìí. Ó gbà ní àdúrà wípé ayọ̀ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà tí mo fẹ́ fi yín sílẹ̀ ní òun náà ni màá tún padà wá bá yín lọ́jọ́ mẹ́jọ lọ́la Ọlọ́run. Wọ́n fásitì sọ fún gbogbo wa wípé láyọ̀ láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o, láyọ̀ láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o, ẹ̀yin ò ní forígún èmi ò ní fẹsẹ̀ kọ o, mọ́tò yòówù ká lè wọ̀ kó ní forí sọ̀gì o, láyọ̀ láyọ̀ la ó máa, láyọ̀ láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé, láyọ̀ láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé. Thank you, Kemosik. See you next week. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. I'll see you next week by God's grace. I'm going to remove everybody because they said that's so it's supposed to be. God bless you. See you next week by the special grace of God. Thank you. Bye. God bless you.
Traditional wedding. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó bọ́ ní lọ́gbọ́n. Traditional wedding. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ètò láìpọ̀ traditional wedding ló lọ lọ́wọ́. Ó yá jíjẹ. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó bọ́ ní lọ́gbọ́n. Traditional wedding. Every Tuesday on Instagram, every Tuesday on Facebook, 6 p.m. UK time, every Tuesday on Facebook. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún mi lóye, traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún mi lóye.
Thank you, everybody. See you next week by the special grace of God. God bless you. And thank you for coming. We'll come back again next week by God's grace. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.